What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it's the Miami Dolphins travel across the country to California to face the Los Angeles Chargers. And we have the classic rival of Tua Tagovailoa versus Justin Herbert, the number 5 and number 6 pick overall in the 2020 drafts. And early on it was, Tua the bust and Herbert is definitely the better quarterback. Now it's like, is this changing? Considering Tua has the much better winning percentage. He's going off this season with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill and company. But Justin Herbert's still the taller and the stronger arm quarterback and the more flashier guy. And it's going to be an interesting battle tonight between these two young quarterbacks. And the Dolphins are 8-4. The Chargers are 6-6. The Chargers still trying to keep hope alive. They can get back into the playoff discussion. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough for the one Chargers because the AFC is no joke. But let's go ahead and get this going over here. Boom. Let's start a poll. Who do you got? Do you have the Chargers or do you have the Dolphins? I am going to take the Chargers in this matchup at home. I do think both teams have a great chance of winning. You can see here it's 53% to 46.5%. Total coin flip type of a game according to ESPN. I just have the upset, in my opinion. I didn't mean to add an option here. Hold on. There we go. Ask the community. All right, let's do a pop-out chat, shall we? And then do this. Copy. Properties. There you go. Okay, so if I do it with the poll in there first, we're going to have the poll in there all game. But it doesn't look bad like that. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. What up, Red Wings? Crazy new stuff going on, or crazy news, I should say, going on in the NFL. If we look here, over here, we look at the standings, and look at this. We go to the playoff standings, and right now, Washington sits all the way in the 6th seed. Didn't even play this weekend, and we move up 2 whole spots, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Seahawks go down to the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are now not out of it. Believe it or not, they are only a game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now. Same with the Falcons. That division coming down to the wire of who's going to win it. But it's pretty cool that Washington is now in the playoff picture. Let's look here at the spread. Back to this game. We got a -3 for the Dolphins on the road. Over under 54.5. Seems pretty high, but definitely potentially doable here. Dolphins last 5. They're 4 out of their last 5. Did lose last week to the Niners in a kind of embarrassing fashion with Jimmy G going down and Brock Purdy absolutely destroying them. And now Brock Purdy does it again against Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, the Chargers have lost 3 of their last 5. A couple of division also losing to San Francisco 22-16, and then a couple of tough ones in their division. I think this is going to be a tough out for the Chargers, and I actually have them winning, and we'll see how it goes. What's up, everybody in the chat? What up, Dave? What up, Red Wings? What up, Pig? Just in time for the Super Bowl. Thank you, Panthers. Right? Not 7th, but 6th. Niners are legit. Yeah, Niners are pretty dang good. Good news is that Debo has a high ankle sprain, and he'll only be out 4 to 6 weeks. Ooh. Still quite important. Need him for the playoffs, but I guess he could come back in the divisional round, that means? Because there's Going to be 4 weeks after this, plus the wild card round. He may be able to come back wild card weekend or divisional round. All right, so but it's only a high ankle sprain. I did see that the ankle was definitely rolled up on pretty bad, but I thought it was going to be his knee, the way that he was grabbing his left knee. That's wild looking, but all right. Alrighty. Tyreek Hill, what a year he's having, huh? 96 receptions, 1,379 yards, 5 touchdowns on the year. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's going to leave Patrick Mahomes and he's going to dip tremendously, right? He needed Pat Mahomes to be a top-tier receiver. He's completely dispelled that, just not even a question, and he has been tremendous this season. Austin Eckler still doing his thing. Joshua Palmer, the leading receiver right now for the Chargers. That's pretty unexpected when you have Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. He was a rookie last season, so he's a second-year player out of Tennessee, and he's having a good little year. What up, Douglas? My bold prediction was true. We are number 6. That's true. You did hit it. The Niners are always legit. True. What up, E-Man? Commanders didn't even play a game today and moved up to the 6th seed. That's how I like to see it, right? Can we do that more? Are the Giants the 7th seed? Yes, with the same record. Yep, and the Seahawks fall to 7-6. So they are a half game behind now, the Commanders and the Giants. The good thing about the tie is that the Seahawks or the Lions will have to end up with more wins than Washington. So that was a huge tie for our two programs with Eagles and with the Giants and Washington, where that tie could actually get us both in to the playoffs if we want to. Even better news, Seahawks play the Niners on Thursday. Yep. It's awesome news. Awesome. What up, 007? I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Carrie Underwood singing. The tie really helps the Lions. Maybe I can explain that in Rio and others later. We're acting like a tie was the worse than a loss. That was a pathetic afternoon watching our fans react to the tie. It does not help the Lions. No, it doesn't help the Lions at all. We obviously wanted the win, okay? That's why people were complaining about it. Obviously, everybody knows that a tie is better than a loss. It's just a tie sucks. I hate ties. Just eliminate ties. First time I'll be watching the Dolphins play all year. Yeah, I think we had one Thursday night game on this channel. It was against the Bills, if I remember right, where he got hurt. No, it was the game after the Bills. The Bengals. I think it was the Bengals game, if I remember right. And yeah, that one was weird. Doug, why are you yelling at us? Douglas, very passionate. The great Watubi in the house. What up, Watubi? Look out for the Lions for the 7th wild card spot. Absolutely. They are in the hunt. They actually can all of a sudden find their way to 10-7, which is ridiculous. I always knew Tua was legit. I was definitely questioning Tua. I was pretty disappointed by him when he got benched by Ryan Fitzpatrick, looking scared to throw the football, very timid back there. But this season, obviously, he's having a great year, so maybe we'll see a much more go-getter type of Tua Tagovailoa, because the potential's there. He's got a great arm. He can read a defense. They called him Drew Brees coming out of college for a reason. So he's got potential. It was just very timid and very scared Tua. His rookie year, I guess that was, when he got benched for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I was just very questioning him big time at that moment. I'm excited. We're in 6th spot with 4 games left. Let's go. That's unbelievable. I always knew Brock Purdy was legit. Heck yeah, I get it. Yep. After what I saw today, the Lions have to watch out for the Panthers. They beat the Seahawks in Seattle like that. Crazy, right? Watumi with another super chat. Appreciate you. Says, would you take Goff over Taylor? I'm not a Goff guy at all. I'm really not. But I can't deny that Goff is definitely a more talented player than Taylor Heineke, right? I mean, he definitely is more talented. There's a reason he went number 1 overall. But I'm just not a fan of Jared Goff whatsoever. It's kind of not. It's like it's two choices that I don't want, right? But if I had to choose, I would take Goff over Taylor, personally. Tim, the Tua benching looks really weird now. Maybe the coach, Brian Flores was his name, did not know what he was doing. I watched the same game he was watching, and he totally got deserved to be benched. Tua was playing very scared, very timid. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Flora was like, yo, you mess up, you're coming out of this game. So maybe he was scared to mess up in that environment. I don't know. I obviously, I don't know the behind the scenes, but I remember watching that game. It was against the Raiders, and it was the game that Ryan Fitzpatrick came back and won by just throwing it downfield to Mike Gesicki. And we watched that game, and I was just super disappointed. Wasn't Purdy Mr. Insignificant in this last draft? They call him not Mr. Insignificant. Oh my gosh. Oh, what the heck do they call the last pick of the draft? Mr. Irrelevant. Thank you. It's not Mr. Irrelevant. Thank you. I was like, it's not insignificant. I can't think of what it was. Mr. Irrelevant. That's it. The Great Watumi with another super chat. Supporting the show. I appreciate you. The Sports Junkies. Yep, I know who they are. The 1067 The Fan. We're talking about, would Washington be better with Daniel Jones? No. I would take Taylor Heineke over Jones. I really would. I'm not kidding. Goff I would take over, and I do agree with what you said. You would take Taylor because of the $30 million contract. Obviously, yeah. If you involve money, I'm definitely taking Taylor over most of these quarterbacks. But just actual talent-wise and what I see, I would take Goff over Taylor and Taylor over Daniel Jones. I'm not a Daniel Jones guy at all. Brock Purdy is a baller. After seeing that, I kind of got excited about Sam Howell. No one hold that against me. Now he wants Daniel Jones, mate, or Douglas rather, starting to move over to the Sam Howell train. I would not be mad if we go to Sam Howell. I don't think it's necessarily the right move where we are right now, but I would love to see Sam Howell play. I would prefer that over Carson Wentz at this point. Don't hold it against me. Oh, you messed up saying that out loud. I'm sure people will hold it against you. But yeah, Great Watumi. I mean, I'm just... With Daniel Jones, I am not interested at all in Daniel Jones. That is not the quarterback I would go and get. Because also, how much money are you paying Daniel? Ugh. Absolutely not. What up, Pat? How's it going, man? No to busted Danny Dimes, right? On Thursday, if we beat Seattle, we can officially clinch the NFC West. I don't think you play on Thursday, do you? I thought you guys play on Monday. Nope, I lied. You play on Thursday. Ignore me. I must have misread something clearly. But no, you play Thursday. We will be calling that game. That'll be fun. Basically, Browns are out of the playoffs, but I like the Deshaun showed flashes. Yeah, they're definitely out now with the loss today. No, you guys could not afford a loss whatsoever. I agree. I want to see what Hal can do because of Purdy. What up, Redskins fan 10? A good trivia. What players have played for Washington? What players have played for Redskins and football team Commanders? I was able to name 9 players off the top of my head. Oh, what players played for all 3 is what you're asking. Oh, interesting question. So you would have Terry McLaurin, you would have, so it's got to be people on this team. So Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, Deron Allen, Terry McLaurin, that's 4. Tress Way, 5. Not Antonio Gibson. Nope. Gibson came in 2020. We were the football team, so they did not play for us when we were the Redskins. Not Sadiq Charles either. Chase Rouillet. When did Cornelius Lucas come here? That's an interesting one. Cole Holcomb. Kendall Fuller. Right? Or no, wait, did Kendall Fuller come here in 2020? Or 2019? Maybe it wasn't Kendall Fuller. Gruden brought in Lucas. Okay, so Cornelius Lucas is 1. TH4, no. He came in 2020. Does Debo's injury hurt the Niners, or can the defense carry them? Obviously, I think it hurts, but I don't think they're necessarily dead in the water. They still have a lot of talent. 2020, Fuller came back? Okay. John Bostic was here in 2019? I thought he came in 2020. And I think Fuller was in 2020 as well. I don't know if Chase Young counts because he drafted the Redskins. No. He never played for us. If y'all fire Rivera, y'all need to hire the Niners DC. We're not firing Rivera. He's earned his job back now. All right, we're about to get ready for this game. Raheem Mostert back to receive for the Dolphins here. And Chargers kicking it off to the Dolphins. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Tua and the offense will start their first drive here. All right, here we go. What up, Paul? Bostic was 2018 or 2019? Did Gruden bring him in? You might be right. I don't remember now. Young counts. He got a Redskins check. Nah, he never played for him. We traded for Alex Smith in 2018. Yeah, I know that part. We traded Fuller. Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Duh, he was... Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought about that way different. Here we go. Tua, under center, takes the snap, play action. Tua looking, stepping up, throwing it deep to the left side and looking for Hill, but a little bit underthrown. And he is able to knock it away. I think it was Gillum on the coverage. For some reason. Good defense there by Gillum. All right, so 0 for 1 for Tua so far to Tyreek. Oh, somehow I'm behind the screen again. Uh-oh. Oh, well, here we go. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Puts a man in motion, play action. Looking to throw to the left side, and he had his man, Waddle, but he could not haul it in. Jalen Waddle drops it there, 3rd and 10. Cam Sims is 1. But yeah, I was completely thinking about Fuller in the wrong way. That was stupid. I was like, oh yeah, but he didn't come back. But of course he played here before. He was drafted by us out of the 3rd round. Like, that was stupid. Here we go. 3rd and 10. If you guys don't mind, hit the like button when you come in. If you guys don't mind. Thank you. All right, Tua in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, looking to throw to the left side, and incomplete. Tyreek Hill could not bring it in. And did he alligator arm that? It looked like he should have been able to catch that. But there you go. It's a quick 3 and out for Tua and the Dolphins. And I'm not sure what happened there. 28 points was the most ever scored all season. Yeah, and it comes in a loss, right? Yeah, we're 3 subscribers away from 4,200. We'll see if we can get that tonight. All right, there's the snap and the kick. And it's a booming kick all the way to the 19, and Carter gets smacked by Campbell. Wow. What a booming kick. And they flipped the field completely all the way to about the 18-yard line. Or 19-yard line for Carter. Wow. Will Commanders make it to the playoffs? I think, well, it all depends. I think whoever wins in the Giants Skins, I think whoever wins makes it. 1st and 10. Herbert under center. 3 receivers to the right. Keenan Allen goes in motion to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Herbert rolling to the right. Gets it out quickly to Everett. Everett up the right sideline and pushed out of bounds for a gain of 11. 14:31 to go in the first quarter. This is the first drive for the Chargers. Tua had a 3 and out quickly. I hate to say this. I don't mind if receivers of Tyreek's caliber, alligator arms, what the game isn't on the line. All right. 1st and 10 now, up to the 31. Single back formation, pitching it to the left for Eckler. Eckler trying to get to the edge and cuts it back up and will get a first down. And the Chargers starting with 2 hot plays quickly, averaging 11 yards a play. For some reason, I don't think they'll keep that up. What do you guys think? Good play there. Chubb just getting sealed off there by Joshua Palmer. Good block, nobody holding. 1st and 10 now. Palmer in motion from right to left. Under center is Herbert. Takes the snap. Hand off the middle for Eckler. And Eckler somehow stays on his feet, but will get hit at the line of scrimmage and get no gain. It looked like he was going to be losing 2 or 3 yards on the play, but Eckler using that low center of gravity that he has. Tough guy to bring down. Is Rashawn Slater playing? I'll take a look. I'm not sure. The left tackle is number 68. I don't think that's Slater, right? No, it's Slayer. Slayer is the starting left tackle right now. Here we go. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Herbert looking. Throwing it to the left side and incomplete. Looking for Joshua Kelly. And now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Did you catch the Bucs game? I watched the first half on stream and wasn't good. He is almost at 800 goals. Oh, Ovi? Nice. Oh, there was a guy open. Herbert, if you see the guy downfield. Oh, no. Oh, no. Keenan Allen was standing by himself. 2 receivers to each side. 3rd and 10. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up decent. Now rolling to his right. Herbert looking, scanning. Now going to throw it downfield and incomplete. There is a flag on the play. Not sure where it's coming from. Most likely in the area of holding on the offensive line. Scott Novak says. Probably the pass. Oh, no. Holding. Defense. Number 28. And they get a free first down on 3rd and 10. That is huge by Kohu. Wow. Tim, you saw Carolina one? I did. They stopped throwing after 35-0. It took the first drive of the second half to reach it. I know. That's wild. I didn't know that last part. Yeah, Slater's number 71. Yeah, so 68. It's Slayer is the backup. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the shotgun up to the 47-yard line of their own. Herbert takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the flat, and it's caught by Eckler. Eckler somehow stays on his feet. What a cut! How in the world did he stay on his feet right there, and he gets a first down? That was one heck of a juke. He, went past a 45-degree angle on that cut. What in the world? Bucs are so bad they could have ran that up. I believe it. But what up, Vlad, rather. All right, Herbert in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. Man goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff to Eckler, and nowhere to go. Wilkins on the tackle. Christian Wilkins makes the tackle there, and it's 2nd down and a long 10 coming up. Eckler cut to the earth's core, then kept running. Yeah, I don't know how in the world he stayed on his feet right there. That was wild. All right. 2 receivers to each side. Eckler, the single back, fakes the pitch. Now going to set up a running back screen. Anyway, Eckler makes the first guy miss, and he's going to get past the line of scrimmage, but only for a gain of about 2. So now it'll be 3rd down and about 8 for the Chargers. He's not the focal piece anymore. Dave, you do realize he's done nothing to compare to last year? I mean, he's still an important piece, but obviously I don't think they're dead in the water. I don't think that they're dead in the water by any means. 3 receivers to the right at the 41-yard line of the Dolphins. Looks like man-to-man defense from the Dolphins. Takes the snap. Herbert going deep. And Mike Williams makes an incredible catch on Xavier Howard. Mike Williams is just becoming one of the best contested catches receivers in the league. You watch him play, and this is what he does basically every single game, right? He doesn't get a lot of separation. He just uses that big body and goes over tops and makes the grab. Does he go out of bounds here? Let's take a look. Nope, not even close to out of bounds. What a grab by Williams up to the 18-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Mike Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, and it is Joshua Kelly for only a gain of about a yard and a half. 2nd down and long coming up for the Chargers. Did you see the Debo ankle injury? Yeah, I thought it was going to be a knee injury as well. I said it was his ankle and knee. Both of them looked like they got hurt at the same time, but sounds like luckily he did not hurt his knee. No, that's what I was trying to say. They could have scored without him. He acted like the dude was the offense. Yeah, no, it's fine. I understand. 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle, yep. 100% Panthers played a good game. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. They helped us out, man. Dave, now they can showcase Danny. Danny is a 4-3 wide receiver. Ooh. All right, 2nd and 9 here for Herbert. 9.5 to go in the first quarter. This is their first drive of the game. Single back formation, takes the snap, play action. Herbert rolling to his right, going to throw it over to the right side, and Keenan Allen wide open. Out of bounds for a gain of about 5, 3rd and 4.5 or so. Coming up for the Chargers. Isn't it weird to think Washington 6th seed after a 1-4 start? Absolutely. That was a nice route there by Keenan Allen. I'm sure Xavier Howard was in zone, but still, very nice route. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming quickly out to Everett. Everett has to get to the first down, and he will up to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Chargers. A huge penalty on 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins earlier. Kept this drive alive, and the Chargers are looking to make them pay. Absolutely full-on blitz. Everybody was coming on that one, like 7 or 8 dudes. Nice quick throw by Herbert. Good quick decision. 1st and goal. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Puts Mike Williams in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler has to jump over Wilkins. He is already in the backfield, and he's going to get no gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 5. 8:05 and counting here in the first quarter. This is Chargers' first drive. Miami went 3 and out on the opener. We got a game brewing here in Los Angeles. 7 for 8 for Justin Herbert, 58 yards. Not too bad of a start. Cowboys are always a joke. I say we win the next 3 of next 4 minimum. Hopefully. 2 receivers each side. Herbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by Eckler, and he will not go anywhere. It's Van Ginkel, I believe his last name is. Van Ginkel? What is his name? Van Ginkel makes the tackle for no gain again. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 5 here for the Chargers. I'll be thanking you for the game. Well, I just talked to my wife. I'm not promising anything. I may be able to find a way to go live for the Giants game. She told me I'm not allowed to do it for Christmas Eve for San Francisco. She said no. All right, you got to spend time with the family then. But Sunday night, I may figure it out. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap, blitz coming, quick throw over to the right side. It's Keenan Allen is going to be close, and he will only be 2 yards away. Man, I thought he got to a yard, but they're not giving him the forward progress there. Now it's 4th and goal from the 2, and you know the head coach for the Chargers is going to go for it. Brandon Staley is not afraid at all on this. And let's see what happens here. 4th and goal from the 2. They will be going for it. All right. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Puts a man in motion. It's Carter. Takes the snap. Quick throw to Carter. Carter will never gain his feet, and he gets tackled at the 1, and it's in no good. Turnover on downs. Wow. 5:58 to go in the first quarter, and the Dolphins come up with a big goal line stand. Carter never really was able to get his feet to be able to beat that guy one-on-one to the outside. And it is no good. What an awful play. Everything was just garbage there. Yeah. I'm appalled. I would fire their Staley right now. Staley needs to be fired. Staley is dumb. They should put Brian Flores as the Chargers head coach. He did apparently really love Herbert, so maybe. Guarantee Staley goes for it? Absolutely. Staley should be fired. People say it's Herbert's fault when he has that dude as the head coach. Yeah. I actually do agree with that. If he would have taken field goals a couple of years ago against, or was it last year against the Chiefs, they would have won that game. And then that would have been a whole lot different in the playoff picture. They missed the playoffs by a game. Fire Staley, hire Scott Turner. So true. Yes, please. Did you see the Broncos game? The end of the Broncos game? I did not see the end of the Broncos game. Fire Staley, hire Todd Bowles. I'm so nervous for Thursday, but at the same time, this is my dream to win the NFC West. And this is our chance to do it. Good luck, man. Wilson went down. I did hear Wilson went down. I did hear that. Please take Scott Turner. You ain't lying. Tim, on the camera, if you do the cruise, will it be moving because of the ocean? Probably. But we'll see. I don't know. I can't promise anything because I got to figure it out. But at least I have the green light to try to figure it out. So we'll have to see how it goes. Never would have thought the Broncos would be in a close game with the Chiefs. That's divisions for you, man. Here we go. Handoff to Tua up the middle, or Tua hands off up the middle, and he'll gain only a yard on the play. And I think it's Fayoko who makes the tackle. Britton Fayoko. It's the first tackle of the game. It's pretty funny. Singing left hand up. That's funny. Here we go. 2nd and 9 at the 3. Pistol formation, takes a snap. Quick throw over to the left side. And it's going to be dropped by Tyreek Hill. Great coverage by Davis. All over him to get a hand in there. Now it's 3rd down. Oh, wait, he didn't really get in. He didn't really get a hand in there. That's really just a drop by Hill. All right, so now it's 3rd and 9, backed up in their own territory here for the Dolphins. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Man in motion, 3 receivers bunch to the right, takes the snap. Tua drops back, throwing over the middle, and Tyreek Hill gets the first down. Up to the 15-yard line. Nice throw by Tua, and finally completing a pass. Looking for Tyreek. What up, Redskins Review? Didn't watch the 49ers game. How screwed are we? The young buck looked pretty good. Can't lie. The young buck looked pretty good. Brock Purdy. And then he had the ability to wiggle, buy some time, quick throws, quick decisions. He looks solid, man. And then the defense obviously is top notch. So yeah, it's pretty brutal. Takes a snap, pumping. Tua's gonna get it to Tyreek Hill in the flat, and Hill never could gain his feet. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it will be 2nd down and 10. Tim, will you do the Browns in the Dallas game? No. I'm assuming not, because I won't be able to do any other games other than Washington's. Then figure out it wasn't working and went back to normal-ish. What? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Mostert in motion, comes back to the running back spot. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Mostert, and he is bouncing off a tackler, but they come to clean up for a gain of a half a yard or so, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9. No, I'm talking about when Washington plays. Yes, I'll be back for those 2 games. Yes. Then figured out it wasn't working, and then went back to normalish. Gotcha. Joey Bosa is always hurt. Yeah, I know, it sucks for the Chargers. Never been to a Sunday night game before, so it's finally going since it's such a big game. Yeah, it is a huge game. I'm sure you'll have fun. 3 receivers to the right. Tua in the shotgun. Ooh. Looks like the Dolphins, all of them false start, everybody but the center. Let's see if they called that. False start. Offense. Yep, he did it. Everybody but the center. Third and 15 now after the false start. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. There's Khalil Mack on the left side of the defense. Murray's back. Remember, he had an injury last time. 4 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Tua drops back. Looking over the middle. Oh my gosh. It should have been intercepted. And then I thought Tyreek Hill was going to have a chance to catch that. And Murray and another Charger defender looked like they had opportunities to intercept that. But it does hit the ground, and it's going to be forcing a punt. I think Tranquil was also in the area to get an interception there. Oh. Good thing Tranquil was there, because I think if he wasn't there, Murray would have missed the interception, and it would have went right into Tyreek's hands. All right, there's the punt. And it'll be fair caught at about the 42-yard line. So great field position here for the Chargers. Let's see what they can do with it. Jefferson gets over 200 yards just to lose. It's crazy, right? Do you consider Tyreek a Hall of Famer? Ugh. I don't know. I think it's too early to say he's a Hall of Famer, right? How old is he? 27? He's 28. Is he a Hall of Famer? I mean, he's making the argument now that he's in Miami and they're doing well. Man. man, there's so many great receivers. Is Tyreek a Hall of Famer? That's a tough one, man. I mean, I think there's definitely a great argument for him. I would definitely respect an argument for Tyreek Hill to go in the Hall. But it's tough. So we're not having Sunday dictated by if my team wins, right? He's around 30. He's 28. Yeah. Douglas still under Jefferson. Yeah. Wait. Did y'all see the graphic? Hill has already surpassed the single season Dolphins receiving record in 12 games. Is that true? I mean, I missed that graphic if you're saying that, but I guess it must be true. I thought maybe Dan Marino's days somebody would have had a huge season, but I guess there's too many mouths to feed. I don't know. Very rarely can you make an argument like that for a receiver this early in their career. Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of double-digit seasons. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2. Like, he's definitely a guy that everyone remembers, right? Like, if you know the NFL, you know Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah. He had the nickname, right? And he's got the top-notch speed. He's a human cheat code in a lot of ways, right? So he definitely has some notoriety. He definitely has, like, you almost can't tell the NFL story without him, because I mean, him with Patrick Mahomes are basically lockstep, right? And Patrick Mahomes is almost already guaranteed to be a future Hall of Famer, first ballot probably, right? So I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting thing. Tyreek Hill has a legit argument though. Here we go. Justin Herbert under center. Takes the snap, play action. Herbert throwing it over to the right side. Has a man wide open is Mike Williams. Inside Miami territory up to about the 40, or maybe 38, 42, somewhere in there. One of those, 43 or 38. You know, all the drops on crazy throws. Yeah, he's got the ring. He's a Pro Bowler. He has a legit argument. Mark Clayton, he passed. Gotcha. They're at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the pistol. 5 down linemen right now for the Dolphins. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Joshua Kelly, nice jump step. Makes a couple of Dolphins players miss that were over pursuing. And Kelly's going to get a gain of 5 on the play. Hill's 28. I just looked it up. Yeah, the drops on the crazy throws. He just broke the record. He didn't help with the second one. Mahomes was making every throw and no one could catch. True. It was wild. It was a wild day. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Keenan Allen in motion to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. And nowhere to go. Wilkins in the backfield again. He is destroying this Chargers offensive line. Holy crap. He is killing this Chargers O-line. Here we go, 3rd and 5. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Steps up. Going deep. Has a man open. And does he toe tap it? It is caught. First down. Nice catch there by Joshua Palmer. 1st and 10. Boom. Wide open on the out route. And he... Ooh, did he toe drag? Did he toe drag? Oh, yeah. There it is. I think. Maybe. Hold on. Yep. Oh, he dragged it. That was crazy close. I think he does. Miami's going to challenge it here. This is definitely close. But let's see. Where do the pellets come from? Yeah, I think he does kick them up. I think. I don't know. That's close. Joshua Palmer is a top 5 underrated receiver in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, he's overshadowed by Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, right? But I remember I had a Chargers fan on my channel last year, and he basically said he thought he was a combination of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, which was high praise, I thought, because both of them are pretty good receivers. Wilkins, great play tonight is a preview for the Allen Payne show next week. That's right. I think Jefferson is the top wide receiver at this point. Yeah, JJ's insane. But so is Devontae Adams. We were watching him the other night. Like, he just makes it look so easy going against Jalen Ramsey of all people as well, right? Like, so I don't know. It's one of those two for me, probably, Devontae or JJ. I think there's a legitimate argument for both. Obviously, Chase is up there, I think, in my top 5 right now. I don't know. Like, there's some good wide receivers in this league. I think those 3 definitely got to go somewhere in there. Stephon Diggs is in your top 5. And then Hill. Yeah, that's probably the top 5 right now, right? Like, and I understand everybody wants to put Terry in, and Terry is definitely up there as well. I mean, he's in that consideration. Shoot, you almost forgot about Cooper Kupp. Oh, my gosh. Like, jeez Louise. That's right. There's so many really good receivers in this league. So many great receivers. Of course, there's still D-Hop, right? I mean, you almost have to do like a top 10, and they're all 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, 1, right? Like, it's crazy how great these receivers are in the league today. And A.J. Brown, of course. Yep. A.J. Brown is another one. I was just thinking of it at the same time as you typed that. D-Hop is top 3. Don't let the hype fool. Oh, D-Hop is definitely in that conversation. Definitely. He's amazing. Oh, yeah, here you go. This is a good angle. Oh, yeah, he got it. Yep. Definitely caught it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, and then, of course, Mike Evans, too, man. Mike Evans, of course. Mike Evans is definitely up there. Terry's in there. Like, all right, 1st and 10 at the 20. Herbert in the shotgun. Keenan Allen in motion. Takes the snap, play action, looking, stepping up, pumping, now rolling to his left, and he's going to throw it up into the air and incomplete, out of bounds. And he had pressure all over him, so he just did a good job to get rid of it there. More like Josh Dobson. What? Josh Doxson. Receiver's the best position in the NFL, followed by edge. Oh, yeah. That's why I don't like first-round receivers. You can find so many talented ones later. So many talented ones. I'm sure there's somebody else we're missing, right? I mean, CeeDee Lamb is having an incredible year. Amari Cooper is a stud. Like, oh, man, there's so many good ones. Pumping, looking, Herbert, scanning the field, pressure coming, and he's sacked from behind. Now 3rd and long, and guess who? Wilkins is having himself an absolutely crazy game. He is all over the place. He's all over the place. He's 4 tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss. He is just crushing this Chargers team. He's like a one-man wrecking crew. Christian Wilkins. Crazy. Christian Kirk has been going crazy. Oh, St. Brown, yeah. Amon St. Brown is definitely a guy that's been absolutely incredible in Detroit. Christian Kirk, meh. DJ Moore is really good in Carolina, of course. He doesn't have any help right now, though, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but his coaching staff is dumb, yeah. Waddle, yeah. I mean, you can start looking at number 2s as well, and it's kind of crazy. Devontae Smith, T. Higgins. Yeah, it's... we didn't even mention DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett over there in Seattle. What you mean, Tim? He has Darnold in Carolina. Yep. Wilkins went to get some nose candy in Hollywood before the game. You ain't lying. Dude. He's all over the place. He is hyped up on something. Is Herbert a good QB? He's a very good QB. Borderline great. All right, like he is a really, really good QB. Right? It just depends on where you draw the line at great or not, but he is right there on that line. You can basically draw it on either side of him, and you're right there. My Dameon Pierce jersey arrives 2 or 3 days. Nice, nice. Deontay Johnson. Definitely a pretty dang good receiver over there in Pittsburgh as well. I love my boy George Pickens, but he's too young. He's too young. Not in this conversation yet. Not in this conversation yet. Richie J. Deebo Samuel is another one. Ricard Wild Goose. Yeah. Do you think the 2019 draft receivers is the best class? 2019. So that's the Terry class, right? Terry, Justin Jefferson. Or is JJ the next year? No, JJ was that year, right? JJ's that year. Is Terry that year? Terry's that year. AJ Brown's that year. DK Metcalf's that year. Chase Claypool, I think, is that year. I think Jerry Jeudy's that year. It's pretty good. Jefferson is 2020. Okay. That makes sense, actually. I think you're right. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the shotgun takes the snap, drops back. Throwing it underneath to Eckler. Eckler making some guys miss and diving ahead to the 25-yard line is Eckler. And just trying to make it an easier field goal attempt here for Dicker the kicker. Judy is also 2020. Okay, so I'm combining the two classes. All right, I got to look at it again then. Tim, did you see the tweets of how much Terry hated doing the dishes? What? No. Here we go. 33-yard line from the left hash here for Dicker the kicker. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board first here, 3-0, with 14-14 to go in the second quarter. Time of possession has to be absolutely crushing for the Chargers right now. Yeah, 11-15 to 3:45. And that's even worse now before that. So 12:01 to 3:45. So they're over triple the time of possession right now for the Dolphins. Obviously, the Dolphins are about to get the ball back, and we'll see if they can't shrink that up a little bit. Trivia. Name the first receiver drafted in 2020. Hint, he's not. Yeah, it's Henry Ruggs. I know who it is, but yeah, very sad what happened to Ruggs. But yeah, Henry Ruggs for the Raiders. Didn't Gruden draft Terry? Yes, that was the same year that we drafted Haskins and Montez Sweat. The Seahawks are not serious about making the playoffs. Y'all saw that? I did, Randball. What's up, bro? I don't know who was a bigger bust, Jalen Reagor or Stuart Cravens. Stuart Cravens, not even close. Stuart Cravens retired after 1 year. '19 was Terry, DK, Debo, Deontay Johnson, Hollywood Brown. I don't think that was the best receiving class. I like it. It's a great receiving class. All right, here's the kick. Boom. And it is a touchback. So 25-yard line is where Tua and the offense will start. Because I think the 2021 NFL draft was better than that, right? Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. Stuart Cravens will never be uttered again. Is the 2022 the best QB class? Hold on. Here we go. Man in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap, pitch play to the left, and it will go for nothing. It is Van Noy coming up and making the tackle. It's Jeff Wilson Jr. And I just realized the Dolphins have the Niners running back group. That makes sense since they had McDaniels as the head coach now. He went and dipped into the Shanahan run scheme, huh? Tim, how are you, Miami at home? Always a safe bet. I took the Chargers because the Chargers are at home, not the Dolphins. Tua under center. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, fakes the pitch. Tua looking, pumping, going deep. Has a man open, and Tyreek Hill never locates the football. What was that? Tyreek Hill already has 7 targets, and he's only got 2 catches. What was this? Zone defense, and Tyreek Hill, did he? Or did he just believe he couldn't catch it? I don't know what's going on with that. That was weird. Where are they playing? They're in Los Angeles. Sorry about the Caps. No worries. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Tua steps up. Pressure coming, and down goes Tua. Van Noy making the sack. And that'll force a punt here for the Dolphins. 13:15 to go here in the second quarter. So Wilkins got the good nose candy in Hollywood, and Tyreek got the bad ones. They went together, huh? I'm surprised Tua's playing this season. Yeah, after that concussion, you ain't lying, Paul. You are not lying. All right, there's the snap, and there's the kick. Almost blocked, but it is a good kick here. And it'll be caught at the 35. Carter's going to return it up the left sideline. Stays on his feet, and he's up to the 43-yard line of the Dolphins. It's a great field position here for the Chargers yet again. What does that mean? What does it mean? Tua been hurt like 3 times a season. Wilkins cut it before sharing. The crowd cheers loud whenever the Dolphins make a play. Fair enough. Do you guys think we exposed Tua and the Dolphins? I don't think so. I just think Tyreek is playing a very weird game right now. He's got a couple of drops. He's not in it, right? And they keep throwing to Tyreek Hill, and he's kind of ruining the offense right now in a lot of ways. So, and the Chargers are not a bad football team, though. You know, they have a 6-6 record, but they're just weirdly coached, as people have mentioned in the chat, and they're one of the most most strange teams in the entire NFL. They really are. They should be a team that could end up being 10-2 right now, right? Or 9-3. But instead, they always are sitting around 500, and you got to think is the analytical way that they coach, right? Where they go for 2 a lot, or they go for it on 4th down a lot, or things like this, where they play a more aggressive approach. And it's sometimes that means you crush a team, right? You just destroy. But that also means sometimes you lose. And it's like a 50-50 almost on that, right? And that's why there ends up being around 500. It's weird. Whereas if they played it more safe at some points, played the field position battle, and were trying to be the better team over and over instead of giving teams great field position by going for it or failing to get any points when you should come away with 3, it would probably make your record 9-3 instead of 6-6. It's a very strange way to coach. What team is the biggest disappointment so far? I mean, it's hands down the Rams, right? It's not even close. Rams were Super Bowl champions last season. Now they're a joke. Alex Barr, what are these stats? The ones I'm making up? I'm completely making these up. Maybe this, but I know that the analytics, as far as like, that's how Brandon Staley coaches. Like the analytics say, like, okay, in certain scenarios, you're supposed to go for it here, and you're supposed to do this here, and you're supposed to do that here. Like, and it's just not working for him. Allen in motion, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Herbert steps up, avoids the rush, gonna fling it out to Keenan Allen in the flat, and Keenan Allen will get a gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 12.5 to go here in the second quarter. Chargers have been the strangest team in the NFL for the last 25 years. Remember how dominant they were with Rivers and LT? Would go 14-2 and then get crushed round 1. Yeah, they did it all the time. I have the Broncos for the most disappointing team. That's a good one. Broncos have been crazy disappointing. That's true. Man in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking to throw underneath. It'll be caught. And diving ahead is the Chargers. I have to go back and look, though. I may have not had the Broncos that high. I don't remember now. Like in the AFC West, I was like, one team has got to flop, and I may have picked the Broncos to flop. Not as bad as they have been, but I think I may have picked them to. I have to go back and look, though, on Skins in the Game. I didn't have that many high expectations for the Colts this year. I actually had the Colts as a very bad team. I formation here. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And a big hole for Kelly. Kelly into the secondary. Slips the tackle and tackled from behind by Woods. 1st and 10 Chargers. Back into the red zone. Go the Chargers here for the 3rd time tonight. And all they've gotten is 3 points. 3 trips to the red zone. And all they have is 3 points so far. Let's see if they can add one here with a touchdown. I had the Chargers coming in last in the AFC West. I can't remember. If only the Colts had wins. Here we go. Keenan Allen in motion from left to right. 1st and 10 at the 12.5-yard line. Takes the snap, hand off to the left side, and Eckler will dive ahead to gain of about 2 up to the 10.5. And it's 10.5 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 8. Colts have one good player. They have a couple good players, but one good player on offense with Jonathan Taylor. And then they have Leonard on defense, who's pretty darn good. And they have Stephon Gilmore at corner. What happened to Quentin Nelson? He was the guard everyone talked about. That offensive line has not lived up to the potential they were supposed to have. Yeah, Everett thought about going for the motion. There he goes. 2 receivers to each side. Justin Herbert saying alert, 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 alert. Takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right, scanning the field, looking, going to the end zone. High throw, tap it in. Mike Williams gets the touchdown, and the Chargers extend their lead to 9-0 here, pending an extra point. And it's a 5-play, 43-yard touchdown drive for the Chargers. Going up and going to get it. There's the 2 taps. And he is in. Make sure that the ball doesn't bobble. It looks pretty good to me. And it is a touchdown, Chargers. And they confirm it. Here's the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-0. Los Angeles Chargers on top here with 9:49 to go in the second quarter. Chargers do get the ball coming out of the second half. So we'll see if the Dolphins can't get something a-brewing here on offense. What up, Watt? What up, everybody? I've been MIA from YouTube working and making bets, losing all my money and making... Be careful with that, bro. Be careful. I need some help building parlays like every day, all games. Basketball, football, hockey, college, everything, even tennis. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's dangerous. You have a problem there, Watt. You gotta calm it down. Have fun and gamble a little bit, but don't lose all the money you're making, right? Or I'm sure you're not literally doing that, but You probably are losing a little bit of money. You gotta be careful. It's San Diego, yeah. When I said about the Falcons after Ridley suspension, what'd you say? What'd you say? I said the Cards were gonna be garbage. True. Big contract QBs are a disappointment. Yeah, everybody that traded or got paid, it's kind of wild. AGT All-Star. All right. I hit for 250 last week, but it's been dry since. Yeah, the parlays are dangerous, man. Only bet like $2 to $5 max on some of these large parlays, because they're obviously you get paid a lot because they're unlikely to hit, right? And then it's you got to find what you're good at on the straight bets and hang out in those. Like I've been hanging out in the over-under lands of like basketball, of NCAA, or some even out of state, but really sticking to basketball, the over-unders. And I've been hitting pretty good as of late on those, but I'm still losing money because I suck at betting, because I end up getting desperate, and then I'm making $5 a bet, doing all right, and then I lose 2 in a row, and then I'm like, oh, I'll bet 20, and then I lose that, and I'm like, why'd I do that? All right, there's the kick. Dicker the kicker, kicking it out of the end zone, and it is another touchback. 9:49 to go here in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson is injury prone. I don't know if I'd say he's injury prone, but with Watson coming back, they should be better, but still, who's that? This is a weird one, but the Browns are disappointing. They have blown like 2 leads this season and underperformed in games they should have won. In many ways, you're right. I feel like Derwin James has been on the Chargers since Dan Fouts. Nope, he was drafted the same year as Daron Payne. All right, 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set. Takes a snap for Tua. Looking to his left. Going deep and overthrowing Mike Gesicki out of bounds. And it is 2nd and 10. That was definitely a bad overthrow by Tua. The poll says Dolphins, and I'm not choosing that team, whoever they are. Oh, shoot, the Dolphins. The Dolphins. 69% are picking the Dolphins. Giggity. I'll end that poll. I actually didn't mean to end it, so once I click end, I was like, yeah, I'll end it. Tua in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion from left to right. 2nd and 10 at their 25. Blitz coming. Get rid of it quick over the middle. And Jalen Waddle has another drop. It's a flag, though. It might be pass interference or what? Might be pass interference here against Asante Samuel Jr. Let's look. Who's it on? Pass interference. Off. Yep, Asante Samuel. All right, so that's why he dropped it. Pass interference there. So Jalen Waddle. A little bit. Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 after the penalty, up to the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side. Big gaping hole, cuts it back, and he'll gain 7. Man, it looked like he had it to the outside there. Huge looking hole, but he didn't like it, so he cut it back. Still gets a gain of 7, but I thought he left some yards on the field there for Wilson. NFL in a dome is like watching football on C-SPAN. What? Lamar Jackson hasn't played a full season? Is that true? You might be right. 2nd and 3. Pistol formation. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here, and another nice hole up the middle. Oh, fumble! Ball still out! Tyreek has it! He's gonna pick it up! Running down the right sideline! Nobody's gonna catch him! And it's a touchdown, Dolphins! It's fumbled backwards 4 yards. A whole pile jumps on it. It squirts out into Tyreek Hill's hands, and he gets loose, going all the way around the pile into the end zone. Wow. Gillum forces it out. That is hilarious. That is nuts. That is nuts. Here's the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is... Does he make it? It says good. Okay. It was close. It was like over the post, kind of, but I think it does hug the inside of that left upright. So it is good. 10-7, Chargers on top after the crazy one. Sheesh. 51 of you in here right now. Appreciate you all being here. If you don't mind, though, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. 51 of you, but there's only 17 likes. So please, when you come in, hit that like button right away, and it really helps the channel grow. So I appreciate it. Alrighty, and subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 4,200 subscribers. We're 3 subscribers away from 4,200 subscribers, which is pretty sweet. Pretty cool. 2 subscribers away now. A Dolphin TD, a Jack Murphy. Never seen Nancy Pelosi do that on C-SPAN. She's fumbled her teeth. Wait, did I say that out loud? My fault. Brian of the Angels. Resign our D-line and build the offensive line. We haven't found our QB yet. True. What up, Brian? Thanks for stopping by. Does that count as a rushing TD? I think it... Actually, what does that count as? They don't count it as anything right now. Does it count as a return touchdown? No. They haven't added it to the stat sheet. I'm not sure whoever does the stats knows where to put it. It has to be a rushing touchdown, though. Because it was a carry to start. I don't know. It's a great question. Fumble, return, touchdown, miscellaneous TD. Okay. It doesn't. It's not in the. There's a kick returns. So yeah, it's not counted anywhere. It's just a touchdown. It was a C-SPAN TD. I've seen enough in this junkyard. It's not football at all. Good night, dude. Keep up the good work. It's not football at all? What do you mean? Call it a Heineke. All things are great. All things great are Heineke. Whatchamacallit TD. I like that. Check Hill's rushing stats. Yeah, he has none right now. Do you get 6 points for that in fantasy? Yes. Yes, you will. But you won't get all the yards, which is unfortunate for fantasy. But in fantasy, you will get the 6 points for the touchdown, though. All right, here we go. Sanders to kick it away for the Dolphins. Morris Chestnut looks exactly like a bald Charles Woodson. I don't think that's true, actually. There's the kick. And it is a touchback. Fine, Tim. I'm lying. Sue me. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Eckler, and Eckler will get a gain of 2. 8.5 to go here in the second quarter. Phillips makes the tackle. 2nd and 8 here now for the Chargers, only having a 3-point lead after the crazy Tyreek Hill play. So he has a couple of drops, but then he ends up with a play like that, and you're like, yep, that's why I paid him all that money. All right, 3 receivers to the right. At their own 27-yard line, empty backfield. Now he's going to motion Eckler back into the backfield here. Takes the snap, looking, pumping. Going to throw it underneath to Eckler. Eckler is going to dive ahead for a gain of 3. Got crushed by a couple of Dolphins players, and it will be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Chargers. All right, 3rd and 5. They've been great so far on offense, being the Chargers. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Herbert in the shotgun. Oh, that looked like a false start. Yeah, I think this might be another one of those everybody but the center type false starts. Nope, they're going to give it to number 71. Feeler, I think it's called for it. So, Tim, next Sunday night, will you Commanders Tim or Sunday night Tim? Oh, Commanders Tim. Always Commanders Tim. 7:15 to go in the second quarter, 3rd and 10. Crowd is very loud here for the Dolphins on 3rd down. Herbert takes the snap, drops back, steps up, rolling to the right, pressure's coming from behind, and they get him! Rowe makes the sack, and that'll force a 4th down. And the Chargers will be forced to punt, giving the ball back to the Dolphins here, down by 3. The Dolphins could take the lead. What up, Roger? There's Fast, and then there's Tyreek Fast. He may be the fastest to ever play in this league. He is freaking quick, dude. He is so fast. Here we go. Here's the kick. J.K. Scott kicking, fair catch called at about the 24-yard line. But there is a flag. Probably holding. Holding, yep. Receiving team number 27. And it'll be 1st down. So now instead of the 24-yard line, it'll be the 14-yard line, where the Dolphins will start this next drive. Brian of the Angels says, Jamin Davis has shown improvement. I hope he masters Del Rio's defense, and I think Chase Young has the fear. What do you mean by that? Chase Young has the fear? As far as Jamin Davis to me needs to be an outside linebacker where he can use his athleticism and play free and not think so much. I think when you put him at middle linebacker and he really has to overstimulate his mind, I think it's not a good recipe for his success. And that's how I feel. Fear of anything is a curse word of choice. I gotcha. Has the fear. So you're saying he's scared because of his leg. I gotcha. Just saw an excellent question on Twitter. If you pitch it back and the other team picks it up, you lose receiving yards. By that logic, why wouldn't Hill's TD count as for rushing yards? I just saw an excellent question on Twitter. If you pitch it backs and the other team picks it up, you lose receiving yards. By that logic, why wouldn't Hill's TD count for rushing yards? Hold on. I know why it doesn't count as rushing yards, or at least I can make sense of it. It's because it wasn't actually a pitch. It was a fumble. So when the ball hit the ground, it became a fumble. When you pitch it to a guy, that is considered a pitch, where then it's now a run play and you would get rushing yards off of it. Like when Devontae Smith pitched it back at the end of the Commanders game, he lost yards. What? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Or the Giants game. No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't lose any receiving yards or anything. That's what they're saying on Twitter. They're saying he lost receiving yards against us on the last play of the game. What? Here we go. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. And oh my goodness, big run here by Wilson. And he somehow does not fumble that football. Van Noy was hanging on to that football. And Wilson is going to go to the bench. Looks like he's banged up, limping right now. Jalen Hurts lost 10 yards fumble recovery by Washington. He lost 10 yards on that? Doesn't make sense. Pumping, throwing it underneath, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a flag, though. I'm not sure what the flag is. Lateral to the... minus 10 yards. Okay. Here we go. Oh, illegal man downfield. Yep, he's 2 yards downfield, so that is what the flag is. So loses 5 yards. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. Waddle goes in motion from left to right. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Pressure coming. Has to avoid it. Does. Now rolling to his left. Looking. Or right, rather. And now he just has to get rid of it. Throwing it away. And now it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins. Yeah, I'll look on those... Yeah, on those hook and ladder plays, if the team gets your pitch, you lose the amount of yards you pitched it backwards. I got you. Yeah, well, this wasn't a pitch, though. This was a fumble, which is why it does not count towards rushing yards. It's a fumble recovery and then a return. It's probably bullcrap because it's from Twitter. The simpleton thinks they found a way to outsmart the NFL and wants Twitter points. 3 receivers to the left. Tua in the shotgun. Man in motion, stays on the left, though. 4-man rush. Throwing it over the middle of the field. Has a man! And it is Cedric Wilson Jr. or Senior, whatever he is. And it is a junior. And he gets the first down for the Dolphins on a 3rd and 11. No, the pitch backwards is also a fumble if the other team gets it. Right. It's only a fumble, though, if it hits the ground. Here we go. I formation takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. Nice jump cut for Mostert, but it's only going to add up to about a 2-yard gain. I hope the Dolphins win and the Chargers lose. We'll see. I got you. Casey Tuhill's TD at the end of the game was a fumble recovery TD. True. It says -9 yards for the Eagles. Yes. I understand what you're saying. I get that. I'm with you on that. But that has nothing to do with this situation, right? Here we go. Waddle goes in motion, fakes the jet sweep, now fakes the play action, and he just has to get rid of it, looking for Tyreek Hill, and it's 3rd and 9. Khalil Mack was ready to lay down the law in that backfield. Guys, are you mad that you can't, because you are just mad because you can't do this. Thanks, Justin, for being a channel member here. Appreciate you. Got the little Tim Sports Talk emoji next to your name. Love it, love it. All right, 3rd and 9, 4:21 to go here in the second quarter. Tua Tagovailoa in shotgun. Oh, they're going to have to call timeout here with 5 seconds on the play clock. They were not ready to go. BRB, sounds good. You can't use these emojis. Yeah, if you get become a channel member, 99 cents a month, you can use all those emojis that he put there. First one's going deep. The second one, we aren't dead yet. The third one, we statistically speaking. The fourth one is my what's up, guys. And the last one is we scored too fast. The logic, if you fumble it and the other team advances it, you get negative yards. But if you fumble it backwards and your team advances it, why don't you get positive yards? Both are advanced fumbles. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Ooh, wait. Is it a false start? It is a false start against the Dolphins. Now it's 3rd and 14. Wait, other teams have bad clock management too? Yes. Yeah, it hurts. I don't have them thingy things. What? All right. So you're saying, I mean, the NFL makes no sense. Why? So why am I looking for logical consistency? Oh, yeah, the right side, definitely. Right tackle, definitely false started there. 3rd and 14, 4:21 to go here in the second quarter. Here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 14. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, going deep down the left sideline and incomplete. Sherfield looking is the intended target. And not even close to a completion, so it's 4th and 14, and that'll force the punt here from the Dolphins. So, again, if you get it negative yards, or if you fumble it and the other team advances, you get negative yards. If you fumble it backwards and your team advances it, why don't you get positive yards? Both are advanced fumbles. I thought it could have been rushing yards, honestly. But they're saying if it's a fumble, it doesn't count as rushing yards. It counts as a fumble recovery, and it goes towards your all-purpose yards. Ooh, nearly blocked, and they kind of run into him. Not sure if there is. All right, there's no penalty right now, and it takes a nice Miami bounce here. All the way to the 10-yard line is where it will die with 4:03 to go, and that's where Justin Herbert and the offense will start this next drive. Yeah, it hurts. I don't have them thingy things, yeah. Nonsense for logic equals NFL. There you go. Or did I say it right the first time? Dolphins look shell-shocked from the Niners game. Those cross-country trips really trip them up. Oh, yeah. Cross-country trips are very brutal on players and athletes in general. The Commanders are the 60. That's right, Kyle, baby. Stats count for Hall of Fame votes. True. Will TH4 get an entire wing in the Hall of Fame? Just a chamber. They don't do a bust for him. They do a full body statue. In 15 years, Kirk Cousins will be in the Hall of Fame because stats? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not like Sean Taylor statue. The mannequin. 51 of you in here. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're just looking for 2 more subscribers to get to 4,200. We're so close. Cousins has no shot for the Hall of Fame. He'll be a semifinalist at best. Yeah, I don't even think he'll be a semifinalist. No way. Here we go. Palmer goes in motion from right to left, takes the snap, play action. Herbert has pressure immediately and just has to get rid of it. And it's 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Do you think when it's all said and done, Terry will be in the Hall of Fame? One can only hope, because that probably means Washington got really, really good. But I would say most likely not. Takes the snap, looking, scanning, throwing it to the left side. It'll be caught by Mike Williams and falls forward for a gain of 5. It'll bring 3rd down. We got a 4,200? Did we get it? Nice. Did we get it? Is that what everybody's saying? You guys are the best. No, we didn't get it. We're at 41.98. 420. I don't know what everybody's saying, 420. You guys are scaring me. Here we go. Keenan Allen in motion. Herbert takes a snap, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen on 3rd and 4, out of bounds, with about 3:20 to go here in the second quarter. This game is kind of dull. I thought it would be fireworks. It's interesting. We got a game. Do you miss DeAndre Carter? A little bit. He was good, man. Watching that a good QB, Terry would make the Hall, potentially. Here we go. 1st and 10. Under 3 minutes to go. Keenan Allen in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Eckler, the single back. Takes the snap, fakes the pitch. Rolling to the right. Now steps up into the pocket. Avoids the rush. Now going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Eckler with room to run. He cuts into the middle of the field. And he's going to get up past the 40, up to about the 42, 43-yard line. Sorry, past the 45, up to about the 47, 48-yard line. 2.5 to go here in the second quarter. And they're well on their way to get into field goal range, but they could potentially get... Wow. How close. If he actually went to throw that on that pump fake, Ginkle would have totally forced a fumble there. What a crazy... Herbert takes the snap, rolling again, motions out there, gets it to Keenan Allen, and now they are inside Dolphins territory up to about the 39 or 38-yard line, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Chargers will have all 3 timeouts left. 1st and 10, plenty of time to add to their lead with a potential touchdown. Do you think Terry can be the best receiver in Washington history? Can, yes, likely no. I don't think he actually will get to Art Monk level status, but he's definitely tremendous. He's top 3. He's got a ways to go past Art Monk, yeah. Is he even top 3? Like, I wouldn't put him over Santana Moss yet, right? And then you have, of course, Gary Clark and the other one that we just said. And then you had, wasn't the other guy a receiver? Bobby Mitchell? Wasn't he over wide receiver? Ricky Sanders is another one. So he's got a ways to go. You were saying he can be top 3. I gotcha. Charlie Taylor. Yeah. I don't think Moss ever played in a championship game. No. He only won one playoff game in 2005. But he put up some dang good stats. Better than what Terry's done so far. He wasn't on the Jets then, right? I thought he came before that. I don't remember when he came exactly. Was he not on the 2000? I'm pretty sure he was on the 2005 team. Yeah, I'm positive he was on the 2005 team. 100%. Terry needs a good QB, I agree. What would Terry have to do, in your opinion, to get to Hall of Fame? Well, the Skins would have to get good. That's the problem, right? I think he would have to be a part of a team that won the Super Bowl. I think he would have to really step up and maybe become an Offensive Player of the Year one time, or at least have like a 1,600-yard season and 14 touchdowns or something. Like he's got a ways to go. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Herbert in the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking, stepping up. Herbert going to his left side. He's going to flick it underneath to Allen. Allen trying to cut it all the way over to the other side, and he'll get a first down, gain of about 12. 1:47 to go here in the second quarter. There you go. Justin Herbert, little flicking it over. He is having a time, isn't he? This is why we say that Justin Herbert's so good there, Doug. 2 receivers to each side, takes the snap, drops back, looking, going deep, and whoa, way overthrow to Palmer. As soon as I give him credit, then he does that, right? We are good. We have the 5th best record in the NFC, the stacked NFC. There you go. 6th best record. No, 5th best record. That's right, because Tampa sucks, but they're in the playoffs, so yeah. You know, 5 we traded Lavernius Coles for Moss in the offseason, yeah. And I remember being disappointed about that because I really liked Coles. But obviously Moss is better. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Carter for a gain of 6. 1:15 and counting. 3rd down. Oh, that's not a catch. All right, and they will redo this. It'll be 2nd and 10 now, or 3rd and 10 rather. And it'll be about 1:20 on the clock. Back then we was called the Jetskins. I don't know who to. Don't forget to vote for Terry McLaurin. Voting in Thursday. Yes. Tua is 3 out of 14. Geez, 3 for 14. Is that true? Wow. That is pretty wild. Coles was never same after the toe injury. No Chargers, no. We should smash the Giants by at least 17 points. I agree, Roger. We should win. And we should have won the last game, honestly. You know, we made a couple of mistakes, but honestly, like those refs were not very good. They really weren't. And it sucks to say that. It's frustrating to say the least, but whatever. And only reason I say that is because I do think we were even the better team that Sunday. And we didn't win, unfortunately. Judy was on fire. Yeah, Jerry Judy had a big day today. That's true. 3rd and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Rolling to his right. Scanning. Now going to throw it. And it's going to be caught on the sideline by Palmer. And it's a nice first down inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 9. 1:17 left here in the second quarter. Oh my gosh. Justin Herbert, 22 for 27, 208 yards and a touchdown here in the first half alone. on pace for 400 and some odd yards. Have a day. All right, 2 receivers each side at the 9. First and goal. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Avoids the run. No, he cannot. He goes down. The blitz gets there to Herbert. And Miami will use a timeout here to try to give themselves some time, if they can have it, to score before the half with themselves. Chargers do get the ball coming out of halftime, so a touchdown here will be very, very harmful to the Dolphins' chances. And yeah, Chargers just let the end rusher come free. Phillips making a big sack there. Niners broke the Finns QB. Niners literally broke him. Well, I think Tyreek Hill has not played a very good game, honestly. He ended up with that touchdown, but Tyreek Hill has had a couple of drops, and I think that Tua's played better than what his stats say, in my opinion. Here we go, second and goal now from the 15 after the sack. Chargers, Everett in motion, 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. Trying to set up the screen, going to fling it out there to Everett, and Everett's going to get hit for more yards lost, and there's a flag, most likely in the area of holding, and the Chargers got inside to the 9-yard line and just come backwards ever since. Ineligible receiver downfield. Penalties declined. Yeah. All right, third and goal. Minute and 3 seconds after the loss of yards again, and they're already backed up to about the 18-yard line. All right, third and goal. What does Justin Herbert have in the tank here? Herbert scans the field. 3 receivers bunched to the left. And the Chargers will use a timeout, make sure they have the correct play they want drawn up. See what they got in store. Who is calling these plays? Is running Eckler illegal? Eckler hasn't been running well today. He's only got 7 carries for 14 yards. But they're clearly in a throwing mode. Justin Herbert, 23 of 28, 206 yards and a touchdown. But only 10 points. TH4 has 10 with negative yards. What? Huh? I think 2 McLaurin ranks among the third in NFC Pro Bowling. Okay. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun takes the snap. Setting up the screen to Eckler. Eckler has blockers in front. And he's going to get close to the end zone. Oh my gosh, does he get there? And I think he's going to be at the half-yard line. 4th and goal from the 1. And you know it. They're going to go for it here. Let's look. Yeah, definitely at the half-yard line. Wow. Nearly got there. Holy smokes. They're going to go for it here at 4th and goal from the half-yard line. Will they recover the points they lost on the first drive? Or will they have another goal line stop? Dude, does anyone think The Rocco's on steroids? Is he not? No, he's like that from eating plants only. All right, 4th down and goal from the half-yard line. What do you call here? Dolphins had an awful defense called there. What was that? What? Oh, he was down in bounds. But there was a fall. It was a bad call. I see. So a 10-second runoff at 57 seconds. And then as soon as they call it, they'll run the clock, which is fine. That's fine to do. So they're going to let the clock run all the way down and call timeout with 7 seconds. Smart by Staley. Heads up. heads up thinking they're not going to call the play here. And there's the clock. It's going. Shouldn't be 40 seconds on the play clock, though. It should only be 25, so they should be able to run it down all the way until they call the timeout. Let's see. Doesn't show the play clock yet. There it is. 14 seconds, 13. So they can run it down to about 20 seconds. And Herbert, they're going to hurry up to the line. And I don't know if they're trying to get him to jump or not or what, but they will call their timeout with 21 seconds. Make sure they have the right play call drawn up here. And here we go. Naked bootleg. Dolphins had an awful defense called there. What was that? Yeah. Doesn't Old Rock look bigger than Young Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not a small human being, that's for sure. All right, 21 seconds left here in the second quarter. All right. Herbert, heavy formation in the eye. Number 74 is reporting eligible. He's on the left side as the tight end. Herbert puts number 88 in motion. Herbert takes the snap. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler will dive in. I think he's in. Do they say he is? Yes, he is. And the Chargers go up 16-7 here. And it is good. 18 seconds left here. And they get into the end zone pending an extra point. And the Chargers take a pretty commanding lead here with 10 points considering they get the ball first coming out of half. Dolphins going to need to get some defensive stops here. There's the kick, and it is good. 18 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Let's see if they try to do anything before. They do not have any timeouts, though. There you go. Why does every Skins fan remember Niles Paul for absolutely no reason? He was irrelevant his whole time in Washington. Probably because wasn't he like the first tight end after Chris Cooley? Is that true? Or did I make that up? Tim, would you take $1 million, but once a week Derrick Henry runs out full speed and football equipment? That's a good one. Yes, I would. I'm not scared of no freaking Derrick Henry. Come at me, Derrick. I'll record that on the channel if Derrick Henry wants to run me over. Fred Davis was with them, replaced Cooley. Yeah, Fred Davis was there too, but was Niles Paul's not there before? Or like, was he not there like at the same time or something? When was Niles Paul here? I don't remember. Niles Paul was good on special teams. We remember Niles Paul because he was a converted tight end, was overdrafted. He was on the team for years and had one TD on a 4th and short, which tripped in wide open field and stumbled in. Tim, how many first graders do you think you could take? So that's an interesting thing. Okay, so they actually did the world's strongest man, Brian Shaw, who did a tug of war with like 50 second graders or something, or 50 first graders, elementary school age kids. And you would think, oh yeah, he would win. But no, the 50 first graders took out Brian Shaw in a tug of war match. So yeah, I'll take the hit from Derrick Henry for $1 million each week. Easy money, right? Like Tim said, you can win the Super Bowl with a QB that takes a QB-friendly deal. Exactly. Exactly. But you're bigger than him, so 70. Aren't you like 7'3"? Yeah. Here we go. Man in motion. I see what you're saying. Tua in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They're going to try to throw it. Tua looking, scanning. Buying time, trying to go to the left side. He's going to throw it to the flat and incomplete. 11 seconds left here. Dangerous here playing by McDaniels. Let's see what he has left. Brian Shaw lost to 54 first graders. Yeah, something like that. But you're bigger than him, so 70. Yeah, probably like 77, you know. I like that. Nice number there. 77. It's lucky. You know. In the score, there's a 7 and a 7, so 2 sevens is very important. 1 is the 1 for me. It's 77 versus 1, and that's what numbers mean. Here we go. Man in motion. Tua takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Mostert. And that will be the end of the first half. All right, so we have the Chargers 17, Miami 7. Tua Tagovailoa 3 for 15, 25 yards. Justin Herbert 24 for 29, 222 yards and a touchdown. We have Jeff Wilson, the leading ball carrier right now for Miami, 4 carries, 26 yards, and Joshua Kelly, 3 carries for 28 yards. Leading receiver, Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 13 yards, but he did have a fumble recovery for a huge touchdown. And Austin Eckler has 7 catches, 63 yards for the Chargers. Leading tacklers, you have Rowe and Wilkins with 7 tackles each, and Wilkins is having an incredible day. Has a sack, 2 tackles for losses to go with 7 tackles. And leading tackler right now for the Chargers is Tranquil with 3 tackles. Van Noy has a sack and 2 tackles for loss. Sanders, 1 for 1 on his extra point. Cameron Dicker has 1 for 1 on field goals and 2 for 2 on extra points. 4 punts so far from Morstead for Miami and only 1 for Scott. 16 first downs for the Chargers, 5 for the Dolphins. 6 for 10 on third down compared to 2 for 6. Chargers are doing better. 1 for 2 on fourth downs as well. 4 penalties for 25 yards against the Dolphins and 2 penalties for 15 yards against the Chargers. Chargers destroying the time of possession here. 21 minutes to 9 in the first half, and the score reflects that. 17-7. They've been in the red zone like 4 times, crushing right now to the Dolphins. And they get the ball first coming out of half, and we'll see how it goes. Check out Twitter posts. Let's do it. Got it. I got it. I get it. I got it. Get it. Got it. Good. All right, here we go. Oh, my gosh. It's like frozen. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What's going on with my stuff here? What is going on? Alright, this is not good. I might have to kill this app. It is going nuts. So yeah, my power supply is not doing well. That is why my computer's freezing. Also, why does it say I have 31 tabs open for Google Chrome? I have nowhere near 33. Or what? What does that number mean next to? I don't know what's going on. All right, let's try the Discord again. I don't know. Tim might want to close and reopen. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Here we go. Maybe later. All right, now we're moving much quicker. Don't know what that was about, but here we are. All right. Buccaneers QB Tom Brady says his left hand is fine after appearing to hit the helmet of San Francisco. Okay. 49ers own the longest active winning streak in the NFL with 6. Interesting. Good to know. Brock Purdy is the first QB to beat Tom Brady while making his first career NFL start. Wow. Interesting. Mahomes is now 15-0 in road division games in his career. Are you serious? That is nuts. That's got to be the largest start ever in history, right? 15-0 in road division games? Sounds impossible. Russell Wilson has lost 9 games in a season for the first time in his NFL career. Jeez. Most 10-win season by a coach in NFL history is now, Andy Reid and Bill Belichick and Don Shula both have 20. Andy Reid is now up to 17. Good for him. QBs with 100-plus passing touchdowns for multiple franchises. You have Manning for the Colts and Broncos. You have Warner for the Rams and Cardinals. Tarkenton for the Giants and Vikings. Palmer for the Bengals and Cardinals. And now the Patriots. Tom Brady with the Patriots and the Buccaneers. Becomes what? That's only the 6th or 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th quarterback to do that with multiple teams. Very interesting. QBs with 4,000-plus passing yards in 5 out of their first 6 seasons. Peyton Manning and Patrick Mahomes, and that's only because Mahomes didn't play his first year. Pretty wild. Tight ends with 10,000-plus receiving yards. Travis Kelce just hit that. No, he's 140 away. Right? Is that what it's saying? No, it took... Wow! This is why I have Kelce in my top 5. Or top 4, rather. He is in my Mount Rushmore. Travis Kelce has 140 games needed to get to 10,000. That's it. Wow. It's pretty wild. 37 games better than Tony Gonzalez. That's incredible. The Jaguars have won their first game against the Titans in Tennessee since 2013. Kyle Shanahan told reporters that wide receiver Debo most likely suffered a high ankle sprain. If the MRI confirms that, thought, those are generally 4 to 6 week injuries. The first round of the playoffs is 5 weeks away. Yikes. Kyle Shanahan says Debo suffered a high... Yep, there's that. Carolina beats the Seahawks. That's wild. 49ers officially clinched the NFC West with a win over Seattle on Thursday. Debo Samuel was believed to have avoided major injury. That's incredible that he did that. I don't know how. Wilson walks off under his own power. He tried to stay in the game, but he will likely have to be evaluated for concussion. Pass rusher Trey Hendrickson suffered a bone wrist in today's game. Oh, that's not good. Yikes. All right, well, thank you, Yuki, for the little update there. Whew. Tim, would you rather fight a chicken once a day or fight a lion once a year? A chicken once a day, of course, right? A lion once a year, I won't survive to the next year. We're 74% now to make the playoffs. Wow. And I bet that jumps to like 90 plus if we beat the Giants. Tim, look at the halftime. They've got Steve Kornacki doing the playoff odds. I missed it, but 74% for us. Good. Chiefs have the best QB and tight end, and meanwhile, the Cowboys almost losing to the Texans. Is Kelce 5 in most receptions for a tight end, I think, now? Maybe. Probably. I don't know. All the teams in the NFC East are in the playoffs as of today, but exactly what would have to happen to keep it that way until the season ends? Well, basically, I would say it will happen as long as us and the Giants win 2 more games. And I think both of us get it. So if that means like we have to beat the Giants and the that other team, like the Cowboys at the end of the year that are sitting their starters or something, and then the Giants beat the Colts and maybe the Eagles who are sitting their starters at the end of the year, and they both get in that way, that could be a way. But I think they only have to win 2. I don't think the Lions will actually win out. So I think they're going to get is 9 wins. That means if the Commanders and the Giants end up with 9 wins, I think they both get in. Seattle losing is the main factor. True. And I don't think the Seahawks are going to win out either. I think 9 wins will get you into the playoffs for the Giants and the Skins. Seattle losing is the main factor at Browns. Who goes to the Hall of Fame first, Gronk or Kelsey? Gronk, because Gronk retired first. Lions aren't making it to the playoffs. Realistically, Goff is going to choke it some way, potentially, yeah. I still like Tony Gonzalez better. Gonzalez, best tight end of all time. He's on my Mount Rushmore as well. If he had Mahomes, he would have had 2 or more Super Bowl rings. Yeah, I mean, Gonzalez is on my Mount Rushmore. It's Gonzalez, Winslow, Kellen Winslow for the Chargers, Gronk, and Kelsey. I was thinking the 49ers are still going to drop some games because this is the first real game film teams get of Purdy to game plan. Yeah, I don't think that's really that big of a thing. The Niners are a run-first team, and that is a quarterback-friendly system no matter what, and I think they'll be fine, especially with how great that defense is. The Seahawks last 4 are crucial. San Francisco, Kansas City, Jets, ouch. Yeah, those are not easy games. What's up, James? Kyle, somewhat more is their defense legit? Yeah, exactly. Antonio Gates was good too. Can't forget about him. I have him on the outside looking in, as well as Sharp and Jason Witten. Probably rounds out my top 7, if you will. But Antonio Gates was definitely studly for the Chargers. And then my remembrance of tight ends way back in the day is going to be fuzzy of who should actually be in that conversation. Was it Mike Ditka tight end, or I don't know if older tight ends who would be in that conversation. Vernon Davis had an incredible career as well when he was in San Fran and then ended it in Washington. Jeremy Shockey was really good for a while. Zach Ertz is actually probably somewhere in that conversation. He was really, really, really good for the Eagles for a while, winning a Super Bowl there as well. Todd Heap for the Ravens was really good. I don't know. Tim, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Probably Die Hard. No, I just said that for the memes. What's my favorite Christmas movie? My favorite Christmas movie. I always liked Home Alone growing up. I was big into Home Alone. Watched those several times growing up. So maybe Home Alone. My dad's always would put Christmas Story on, so I watched Christmas Story several times. But I don't know if Christmas Story is one of my favorites. Mark Andrews is nice right now too. Yeah, but it's kind of like him and George Kittle. They haven't put it together long enough to be really in that conversation. But yeah. Oh, we hit 4,200? Nice. We finally got to 4,200, eh? There you go. Thanks for becoming subscribers, guys. Do we start Hal next season and wait before drafting QB? I would. Wait, is there still a debate about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not? It certainly is a Christmas movie. Yes, it is a Christmas movie. I just said that for the memes. It's not my favorite, though. I think it's a fine movie, but it's not my favorite. I have to think about other ones of who else is my favorite, but I'll go with Home Alone for now. You're a bit premature. He still has some of his career left. He just needs one Super Bowl, win or lose. Talking about who? Talking about Andrews or what? But yeah, both Mark Andrews and George Kittle are not quite in that upper echelon, right? George Kittle had a great boom, but he hasn't really had that longevity enough to be in that conversation, right? And then obviously Mark Andrews is going through a boom the last 2 years, but we'll see if it continues, of course. Here's the kick, and we're going to start the second half here. Chargers will start the second half at the 25-yard line here with 15 minutes to go, of course. Black Christmas is a Christmas movie. Not familiar with that one. National Lampoon's Christmas is my favorite. Okay. Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. I've never actually seen that. I think my wife's family grew up on that one, and I never actually watched that. And I think her and her family liked that a lot. But here we go. Herbert under center. I formation, takes the snap, fakes the pitch, rolling to his right, pumping, now gets around the edge. Herbert looking again, and he's just going to have to throw it away into the dirt. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. I don't think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. No, it definitely is a Christmas movie. It's based around Christmas. He was trying to get home to his family with the Christmas party and the big thing, and it was all about like him and struggling with his wife and whatnot because he's not home for Christmas and his kids and everything, and he has to fight to survive to get home for Christmas. Absolutely a Christmas movie. I actually just rewatched it last night. Classic. There you go. The National Lampoon's Christmas. Never seen it. Oh, Chargers are not going to get the play call in, and they're going to have to waste a timeout here early. Or do they just allow the delay of game to happen? Delay a game. See, this is smart coaching. All right, I know we've been hating on him. Take the 5 yards, save the penalty, or the timeout rather. See, Douglas, you don't waste timeouts. Ho, 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 I have a machine gun now. Yeah. Santa Claus always says yippee-ki-yay right before he goes down the chimney. Bruce Willis is quoting Santa Claus here. Yep. Here we go. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Herbert getting it underneath to Mike Williams quickly. Mike Williams will go out of bounds, diving forward for a gain of about 3 or 4. We'll see where they give it to him. Probably a gain of 3, 3rd and 12 coming up for the Chargers. I just don't believe you can waste timeouts in the first half. I disagree. Remember, take notes, please, my God. Right. 3rd and 12. Santa Claus is actually a good movie. Thanks for reminding me on that one. The original Santa Claus with Tim Allen, I liked that one too. I don't know how much I like the sequels or not, but the original one was pretty good. 3 receivers to the left. Herbert in the shotgun at their 23. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. They pick it up well. Stepping up is Herbert. He's going to throw it underneath, and it's going to be caught by number 48, but he's going to be about 3 yards short. A nice tackle there by number 28, who comes up and makes the tackle before he can get to the first down, and that'll force a punt here. 3 and out for the Chargers. Yeah, Christmas Story, I've watched that 100 times. I think it's pretty good. Tim, do you think Sam Howell can be our franchise quarterback for this team? Can he be? Absolutely. Will he be? Up in the air. There's the kick. And it's going to be fair, caught at about the 45-yard line there by Cedric Wilson Jr. And there's some good field position here for Miami to try to get back into this football game. Currently down 10. They got the 3 and out they needed. Can they get some points on the board here with 13 and a half to go in the third quarter rather? Mind TV just snapped 2nd down. What was that new movie called that came out a few weeks ago? Like a Halloween movie? I don't know. I like the original 60s Grinch short. Don't know about that. But Grinch is actually a pretty good movie too. The one with Jim Carrey. We are that team from Washington. WEARWN. What? We are not allowed to win. We will not win. We will not win. Losing streak begins 1 week from tonight. 1 week from right now. Jeez, Jared Taylor. The pessimism. The Snyder that stole Christmas. Because Snyder, we will not win right now. All right. Christmas movie. Santa Claus is like a John Wick assassin type killer. Oh, Killer Santa or something. Killer Claus or Killer Christmas or something. Give up now. You know we won't win. What is up with the pessimism, Nan? Because of Snyder, we will not win right now. Violent Night. That's it. That is it. Violent Night. Thank you. So much better of a title than what I was saying. There you go. You guys got it. You guys got it. They're also making a Grinch horror movie called The Mean One. Ooh, interesting. All right, 13:32 here to go in the third quarter. Tua under center. 2 receivers each side. Puts Waddle in motion now to the right. Now he goes back to the left. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Mostert. And Mostert will get hit for no gain. And he's only going to gain a half yard there. 13.5 to go here in the third. Tim, let me block him. Just give me that call. No, Jared's cool. I don't know what's going on through his mind right now. But yeah, don't worry about it. Jared's cool. I don't know why he's... I can't tell if he's joking or what, but... Or if he's just having a moment. Here we go. Waddle. Excuse me. Tyreek Hill in motion. 2 in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Going down the middle of the field. And should have been intercepted. Asante Samuel all over Tyreek Hill. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 now. Tim, what's the most ridiculous Christmas movie? Mine is Black Christmas with Krampus. Oh, my golly. The most ridiculous Christmas movie. Probably my most controversial take is I don't like Will Ferrell, so I don't like Elf. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Going down the middle of the field, and it's batted down again. Asante Samuel is looking for Mike Gesicki. And it's fourth down, and that will force... Oh, wait a minute. Who just threw that? Oh, that was Mike Gesicki. For a second, I thought that was showing a quarterback or something. But no, Mike Gesicki was the intended target. And Tua, another incomplete pass, 3 for 17. Not very good passing right now. No Will Ferrell, Tim. Not a Will Ferrell guy. Anyone think Lady Gaga will make a good Harley Quinn? Probably. Fair caught at around the 18-ish yard line for the Chargers. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Currently up by 10 with 12.5 to go in the third. Tim, do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie? Absolutely. You don't like Step Brothers? It's okay. It's probably Will Ferrell's best movie, in my opinion, but I'm not a Will Ferrell guy at all. Not at all. Now can we end this whole who is better debate between Herbert and Tua? Probably not. Probably not. We got to see how the game ends, right? Of course. We got to see how the game ends. Don't want to say that too early if Tua all of a sudden wakes up in the fourth quarter, makes a comeback win, and then you have to eat those, right? Will Ferrell's the other guys? I don't even know. I don't know if I've even really seen that all the way through. No Talladega Nights, meh. Meh. I'm not a Will Ferrell guy. I just don't like him that much. So Hill return for a fumble doesn't count for offensive yards. My dad just asked that question. Turn the ball over. I have something going. Chill, Justin. What? Now I get it. Tim had to eat dried up as a youngin and had... offset I formation here. Herbert under center takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Eckler. Eckler had to make a nice jump cut, but he'll run into a pile for a gain of 2 up to the 19. Pay attention. Against the Eagles on Monday night, I knew we didn't stand a chance. First possession, Taylor fumbles. Got it. All right. I feel you. Basically started rooting for Filthy. Well, I started getting ticked. I said I was a horrible fan. And remember after that, what happened? Tear it up. Second and 8. Herbert under center. Palmer in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Looking, scanning the field, pumping. And, ooh, he had to slide there. Actually, I think he just got tripped up. He was trying to cut it back. And now it'll be 3rd down and about 9. Tim, you think the bye week came at a good time for Washington? Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. Love the late bye week for us. Only time will tell. True. All right, 3rd and 9 here for the Chargers. 11:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Looking, stepping up, pressure coming, and he takes a big hit. And he goes down, and it's a huge sack. Phillips with his 2nd sack of the day, I believe. Phillips, how many is that for him? Yep, 2nd sack of the day. And the 4th sack against, or that'll be the 5th sack against Justin Herbert. And they are working it. Oh my gosh, it's roughing the passer! Oh my gosh! It's roughing the passer! Why is it rushing the passer? Let's look at this. Wow, that is a horrible call. Oh, no way! That is a terrible call. Wow, they called that in. Oh my goodness. 1st and 10. And a free 1st down. Wow, what a horrible roughing the passer. Takes the snap, play action. Herbert steps up, and he's going to throw it over to the left side and incomplete. What's going on with the NFL? What in God's name? That was just a horrible. That's a clean sack. He even put his hands down to brace. Wow, what an absolutely gosh-awful call. Ugh, that is just horrible. I mean, what do you want him to do there? I mean, good grief. Ugh, that is a horrible call. I don't like the whole laying your body weight on him anyway. Justin Herbert takes the snap, handoff to the, screen pass to Everett, and Everett will get a gain of about 6, setting up 3rd and 4. There is a flag on the play here. Let's see what the flag is. I think they just need to get rid of the bull crap of body weight on top of the quarterback. Illegal block in the back, offense number 71, and it'll repeat second down here. And it'll be 2nd and 20 for the Chargers. But they just got to get rid. That is such a stupid call. Like, so what if I put my body weight on here? I made a clean tackle. I didn't go head to head. Like, screw you. I'm going to hit him. Like, it's a stupid call. It's a stupid rule from the get-go. In my opinion. The head-to-head, fine, that's one thing. But just this not allowing body weight on a quarterback is stupid. Here we go. Takes the snap. Steps up. Herbert throwing it over the middle, and it's going to be dropped by Everett. He could not haul it in, and now it's 3rd and 17. Do they call roughing on Buffalo for that hit on the Jets QB? I didn't watch it. Tim, should we keep Cosme at guard for the remainder of the season or put him back at tackle? Oh, I want him at guard 100%. Because I like Lucas at tackle more than I like anybody that we have at guard. Unless Sadiq Charles comes back. But even Sadiq Charles, I would put him at left guard, bench Norwell, Wes Switzer at center, Cosme at right guard, Lucas, and then Leno, even though he's not great. Takes a snap, drops back, steps up. Rolling to his right on 3rd and 17, throwing it close to the first down, and Palmer will get up to about the 40.5-yard line or so, and it's 4th and 2. What? And it looks like Staley will bring out the punting unit here with 9:40 to go here in the third quarter. Stop picking on Jared. What up, Outlaw King? Ooh. Anybody like the movie Pineapple Express? I don't know. It's not necessarily my type of movies, I guess. The snap. There's the kick. And it's caught at about the 23, 24-yard line by Wilson Jr. Fair caught. And 9:05 to go in the third quarter. Tua will take the field again, having a statistical night that he would love to forget. 3 for 17, 25 yards, and we're in the third quarter. Not very good. See what the Dolphins can get anything going. Their only touchdown is on a broken play where their dude fumbles. Somehow Tyreek ends up with it and runs it into the end zone. Oh, thanks. I've been in these chat rooms since most of the folks been a twinkle in their eye. In their old man's eye. That's funny. It's too easy, though, yeah. Hey, Tim, what do you think are the keys to beat the Giants next Sunday night? Limit Saquon. Don't let Daniel Jones get out of the frickin' pocket again. That's something that we just have to contain better. Stay disciplined on defense, basically, to fill our gaps and not let Daniel Jones find an opening. Offensively, we got to continue to run the football, control the clock, hit the play action, get it to Terry, and let the rest ride, man. You don't like my style, Justin. That's okay. I respect that. Redskins football, Dan Commanders since 77. There you go. I thought you said Dan on purpose. I'm not going to lie. I don't like your spelling either. Daniel Jones morphs into Lamar Jackson when he plays us. You ain't lying, dude. Y'all can't afford Leno to guard Kayvon after he got 2 sacks off him. We got to come up with a better blocking scheme. That's another thing, yeah. Like, use your tight ends to chip these edge rushers, man. Come on. Our tight ends can't block either. That's why I said chip. Not use them to block. Chip. Leno is overpaid and needs to be cut. Yeah, I didn't like the Leno signing when we signed him. when we extended him. I thought that was a horrible idea to go cheap on left tackle. I hated it. Gibson needs to be like Clinton in block. True. Here we go. Miami has the ball at their own 24-yard line here. 9:05 to go. Tua takes the snap, handoff. No, Mostert has a hole, spin move, dives forward for a gain of about 7, maybe 8. Nice carry there by Mostert. All right. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. They're going to hurry up offense now. Takes the snap. Hand off to Mostert again. Mostert will dive ahead and get the first down to the 34, 35-yard line. Move the chains. 8.5 to go here in the third quarter. 8:25 to go in the third quarter. All right. 2 receivers to each side at the 35-yard line. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap, play action. Looking to go, steps up, Tua pumping. Now he's going to keep it, and he's going to take off here and gain about 5 yards on the play. Tua trying to be a little shifty out there. 2nd and 5 coming up. Do you think Gibson and Brian Robinson can be Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram? I do like their duo that you're talking about, but I don't think they will ever reach that potential. But I understand where you're going with, and yes, they are our version, a much of a discount version, if you will. But I like the dynamic they bring. Here we go. Man in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. Mostert will get to the line of scrimmage for no gain. And now it'll be 3rd and 5 at their own 40. And they said Miami has yet to have a play start inside the Chargers territory. And they're still not there yet. And it's 3rd and 5. I'm not a Nostradamus. Sorry. What a cookie? Want a cookie? What? Anybody watch Army versus Navy game? I did not. Daryl would smoke Tyreek. Here we go. 2 in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. And, Dolphins will waste a timeout here. In the second half, 3rd and 5. And they'll come up with a new game plan. Uh-oh. Why don't they just have it deep to Tyreek all game? Right. I'm glad Army beat, even though I like Navy, but do Army get a bowl game? I don't know. I didn't watch any of it. Will Miami make the playoffs? They're in the driver's seat in the AFC. They're currently in the 6th seed. So they're definitely looking strong right now. Even with a loss today, there still will be a game ahead of the Jets and 2 games ahead of the Patriots. All right, here we go. Takes a snap, drops back, going deep down the right sideline. Caught! Tyreek Hill, who said it in the chat? Touchdown! Dolphins! And Tyreek Hill goes limping into the end zone. And there you go. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. And it's another big play. And this game ends up being another 3-point game. Wow. Legit the next play, right? Oh, gosh. He's just so... Oh, and then he tripped up himself. Yikes. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And we're at 17-13. Chargers on top with 6:23 to go in the third quarter. A lot of time left. There's the lefty throwing it down the right side, giving his dude a chance. Just like that. Exactly. This dude, Tyreek, he's a weapon, isn't he? He's got 3 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown, and that doesn't even include the other big touchdown he had earlier in the game. Tim's chat. They should have just leave it or heave it to Tyreek. Tyreek into a... That sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Liam has a particular set of skills of predicting what will happen this game. He's probably like 3 plays ahead of all of us, and he's like, why don't they just throw it to Tyreek Hill? And then there they go. Eddie Clayton, big Heineke fan apparently. Let's be real, Miami's record without Tyreek would be much worse, probably. Okay, so I'm looking at the contracts for left tackles. Right now, the yearly average, I'm looking at the guys above Leno. I don't know. Leno is a lot better than many of those more expensive guys. Are you sure? Are you sure? Not better than... All right, where are we at? Where's Leno? Where's Leno? I think there it is. Charles Leno. Okay, so he's sitting here at age 31. Joseph Notaboom sucks. Deion Dawkins is good. Decker is good. Armstead is good. Donovan Smith is struggling this year. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he is struggling. Mulata's a beast. Luan is good. Brown is good. Humphreys, I feel like meh. Garrett Bowles, meh. Cam Robinson's good. Colton Miller, I don't know. I don't remember him as much, what his situation is. Jake Matthews is usually pretty good in Atlanta. Ronnie Stanley's a beast. Tunsil's good. Bakhtiari's a beast when he plays, and Trent Williams is a beast. So Leno is better than probably Notaboom, and he's playing better than Donovan Smith this year, and that might be it. But that's why I don't want to go value of at left tackle. That's my problem. I don't like level. I don't like it. I don't like Leno. I don't going value at left tackle. That's a guy that I want to go high draft pick and pay some top dollar to. That's a stud. According to PFF, Leno has given up 5 sacks. That doesn't sound great. Not the Draghi. Commanders only have to win 1 more game to be in the playoffs. Theoretically. 2 games feels pretty safe, but 1 game would definitely give us a chance. We had that. It was Trent Williams. A lot of this timing. Yeah. Here we go. Looking, scanning the field, throwing it to the left side, and it'll be caught at the 30-yard line. 6:14 to go and counting. Commanders need a center also. Chase Roullier is good, but he is injury prone, unfortunately. All right, so 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Chargers at their own 30. 3 receivers to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert takes a snap. 4-man rush, play action, rolling to his right. Scanning, going deep, and Mike Williams makes the grab. And he gets up and continues to run inside the 15, but I think he was probably downed on the original catch. But 1st and 10, inside territory again. Justin Herbert with a big freaking throw across the field. As he takes a hit, delivers a dime. Oh, Mike Williams actually was not touched. They're at the 15, takes the snap, quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen slips a tackle, and he cannot keep in bounds, but he does get a 1st down. He does not stay in bounds, though, for a touchdown. That'll be 1st and goal here for the Chargers. Wow, 4:48 to go here in the third quarter. Trying to punch it in to extend this lead. Big answer coming from the offense if they can get this done right after the Tyreek touchdown. Here we go, 2nd and 3. They didn't give him the first down. 2nd and 3, takes the snap, play action. Quick throw to the end zone, trying to go back shoulder and not on the same page with Keenan Allen. And not a great throw, 3rd and 3. There's your Herbert rocket arm throw. Now the Chargers will lose. It's like clockwork. Go Chargers, go. No Chargers, no. Really needs a solid backup. I agree, Johnny. We also got to thank QB in re-signing Payne. Yep. 3rd and 3. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, drops back. And, flag and false start against the Chargers. They go backwards again here in the red zone. Wow. Bro, and that touch passes Herbert struggles, yeah. All right, 4:26 to go in the third quarter, 3rd and 8. Third and 8. 2 receivers to each side. Herbert takes a snap. Blitz coming. Going to the end zone, and he overthrows his intended target, Everett, and the Chargers will have to settle for a field goal here. 4:22 to go in the third quarter. Herbert needs to start cursing his linemen out and getting them disciplined like the Brock Purdy does. No Chargers, no. All right, Cameron Dicker to extend the lead here for the Chargers from the left hash. It's a 31-yard attempt. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Do you think the Ravens will let Lamar Jackson walk this offseason? I would think not. The chat for the win, baby. The chat for the win. Nobody likes the Chargers, yeah. I'm going to end my rookie fantasy season at 9-5. Could have been better if Jamar Chase didn't get hurt. True. What, I'm talking football, bro. Yes, definitely talking football. It's my fault, really. Tim, what do you think about the Commanders doing nothing to secure the 6th seed for week? That's pretty good, isn't it, Jordan? It's pretty good. All right, 4:18 to go here in the third quarter. Here we go. From the middle of the field, we have the kick. And it will be a touchback. All right, 4:18 to go here in the third quarter. Can build off this bye week. I hope he does. Here we go. 1st and 10. 4:18 to go in the third. 2 receivers to each side. Tua in the shotgun. Puts Cedric Wilson in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Mostert. Mostert getting to the secondary. And a gain of about 12, 13 yards. Here come the Dolphins. Starting to wear down this Chargers defense a little bit, maybe? Raheem Mostert, he is a tremendously fast human being. I'm still mad at this tie last week, right? Go to Tyreek again, easy. Let's see. 3:45 to go. 3 receivers to the left. Scherfer motion from left to right now. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. Play action. Steps up. Herbert thought about, or not Herbert, excuse me, Tua thought about it. Now he's going to keep it, run it, and he's going to get the first down and a few extra. And now they finally get into Chargers territory at the 48-yard line for the first time tonight. That just didn't end in a touchdown as they ran past midfield. There's some fans on Twitter asking for Howell. How do you feel? I would love to see Howell, but I think that would be kind of silly right now. Heineke's winning games, and I think we should stay with him. Ooh, nice stiff arm here. Running to the left is Mostert, but they come and clean him up, and he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd and 10 now at the 48-yard line. 2:58 to go in the third quarter and counting. Dolphins currently down by 6 with the football. Because didn't they? That would have been funny. Texans almost did give us that gift. Oof. All right, 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Tua in the shotgun, puts a man in motion, takes a snap. Pumping, now going to throw it to the flat, and it will be caught, and he will lose. No, it's incomplete. Ingold, the intended target, the fullback. 2:21 to go in the third quarter. And it's 3rd and 10. Yeah, that is a catch. That is a catch. That's actually a nice... That's nice for the Dolphins that they don't lose the yard. All right. 3rd and 10. At the 48, got to get to the 38. 3 receivers to the right. Tua takes the snap. 4-man rush coming from the Chargers. Pressure comes immediately, and down goes Tua. It's Fox who comes up with only the 2nd sack against Tua tonight. Morgan Fox gets the sack, and that will force a punt here in Los Angeles. And the Chargers will have a chance to extend their lead back to a 2-possession game, or will the Miami defense step up and give Tua another opportunity? Iggles. Eagles. Is looking good with Purdy. They did. There's the kick for Morstead, and it will be fair caught at about the 14-yard line there. And it's 1:35 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time left for both teams. Dolphins definitely would appreciate a 3-and-out here, though. And the Chargers would love to extend their lead and make them feel a little bit better, even though they would not be out of reach by any means. The E-Girls will find a way to mess it up in the first round. Well, second round, because they'll get a bye week. English. All right, here we go. Herbert in the shotgun. Carter in motion from left to right, takes a snap. Play action, blitz coming. Throwing it over the middle quickly and has his tight end for a gain of 9 up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 1. Tua is so small, they just throw around him like a rag doll. Yeah. Herbert, 32 for 42, 327 and a touchdown with basically no run game. Offset I formation. Herbert under center, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. Speaking of no run game, he gets stuffed for a loss of 1. Phillips coming up with a big hit again on Eckler. And man, oh man, now it's 3rd and 2. Man, he just beats Trey McKitty to the spot. Trey McKitty does not have any time to get a block there. All right, 3rd and 2. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Herbert in the shotgun. Kelly in the backfield with him. Very interesting not to see. Takes a snap. Quick throw to the right. Keenan Allen will not get the first down. And it's a huge defensive stop for the Dolphins, and I think that'll force another punt as we go into the end of the third quarter. Chargers 20, Miami 14, and the Dolphins will not let this Chargers team off the hook, and we got a game. I think Dallas is winning the Super Bowl next year. We're not making the playoffs. Do you watch the news? Do you think we will pass the first round if we make the playoffs? Obviously, I think no matter who we play, we're going to be underdogs. And I would give us like a 35% chance to make it to the next round. It's a solid chance, but I do think we will be underdogs, and it's unlikely we will move on, considering we'll be on the road in their house against probably a team that is better than us, considering we're not going to face the AFC South. We're probably going to face the Niners or the Vikings, but we can compete with anybody. We'll played both of them in the regular season, and I don't think we're dead in the water by any means, but yeah, we're right in the mix. Give us Trey Lance, right? America against Dan Snyder, Commanders in the playoffs. With the different playoff scenarios out there, we need to take care of our business next week. Yeah, I think the winner of this next game gets in. That's my opinion. The winner of this next game gets in. Debo has a high ankle sprain as of today. That is gonna count. That'll hurt their offense dynamic moving forward. I still think they have a really good offense though, even without Debo. Obviously, Debo helps a lot, but they still have CMC. They still have George Kittle. They still have Brandon Ayuk. Like, they still have players that are not bad. I called it Jerry Jones to sign Odell Beckham and Antonio Brown. If Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I will die. 59 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. We're only at 37 likes with almost 60 of you in here. Try to get up to 50 likes or something like that. That'd be cool. And also subscribe if you're new. We are here every primetime game as well as every Commanders game. Commanders, why do I say it like that? Commanders game. And here we go. Tim, did you know why it did that? Did what? Why would it do that? Do what? It switched to another game earlier? Oh, because the game was horrible. All right, here we go. 20-14. Chargers are going to be forced to punt here on 4th and 1. Who's the Niners backup? I don't know. That's a good question. All right, there's the snap and the kick. And it's a nice booming kick. Fair caught at about the 26-yard line by the Dolphins, and that is where Tua and the Dolphins will start this next drive, currently down by 6 as we start the fourth quarter. Justin Herbert, 21st 300-yard game, and this is only his third season, so he's averaging 7 300-yard games in a season. It's pretty good. Low-key, you want to see Howe get some reps? True. You and a lot of people, Liam. Oh, Josh Johnson. That's right. That's who they signed. You got it, Jordan. That's right. I forgot about that. 3 receivers to the left. Now Mostert goes back into the backfield, so 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Looking to throw to the right, and he will get Waddle. Waddle slips a tackle, and he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that's his first catch of the game. Jalen Waddle's first catch of the game here. 1 catch, 19 yards. They're on first down. All right. 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Dolphins 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Mostert. Mostert will get met in the hole for only a gain of 2. It's Fox and a linebacker in there. Didn't quite see who it was. In on the tackle. Tyreek Hill coming back onto the field. I know his left ankle is hurting him a little bit, but he's back on the field. Let's see if that's where they go. It's 2nd and 8 here for the Dolphins. $13:40 to go in the fourth quarter. 2 in the shotgun. Mostert motions over to the right. Now it's an empty backfield set. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pumping. Avoids the rush. Now running to his right side. And he's going to keep it himself. Diving for the first down and will get it. Up to the 44-yard line of the Chargers. Here comes the Dolphins. We are not Nostradamus. All right, 12:53 and counting now. Heavy formation, puts man in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and he's only going to get 1 yard on the play. It's Salvon Ahmed. He's going to get only a gain of 1. Beat the Giants and the Browns just to be safe. And then the Cowboys probably will be sitting starters at the end of the year, so that'll be good. 12.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line. Ilishaka takes the snap. Blitz coming, going over the middle of the field, and he just got rid of it. Oh, that should be intentional grounding. No intentional grounding? There was nobody in the area. This should totally be a flag here against Tua. He just throws it in the middle of the field. Yep, intentional grounding. And that'll be a loss of down and a loss of yardage. 3rd down and long now coming up for the Dolphins. Easy call there. Nobody in the area at all. And it's 3rd and 19 now for the Dolphins. Promise 49ers fans don't think Brock Purdy is their future. Yeah. All right, 3rd and 19 at their own 47-yard line now. 3 receivers to the right. Tua in the shotgun. Chargers might be bringing a blitz here. Nope, they only rush 4. They're going to set up a screen to Tyreek. Tyreek going out there, and he will get up to the 45-yard line. But that is it. And that'll now be in an awkward spot here for the Dolphins. Do they try to pin them back deep, or they go for it here? It would be a 4th and 11, and yeah, they will bring out the punt at the 45-yard line. Commanders fan got more belief in Brock Purdy than 49ers fans do. All right, there's the snap and the kick. It'll be fair caught at the 11-yard line. So that is where the Chargers will start this next drive, currently up by 6, looking to extend their lead here in Los Angeles. I can see us going 2-2 or 3-1, depending on the status of players competing against the Cowboys. Sitting players, true. Something we can't have around here because of Dan Snyder. Also a reminder, Brock Purdy broke records at school that never had a prolific passer before. Fair enough. So sorry to be the Debbie Downer. I love what you're doing, Jared. I understand what you're doing, and I love it. I've been there many times. My dad and I are the only Commies fans, and the rest of my fam are Dallas. Yeah, that's a lot of families in the DC area, unfortunately. LOL, Steve, what's the difference though? We got Heine Goat. I see what you did there, Jared. All right. Can Justin Herbert put this game out of reach for the Dolphins? Or will the Dolphins get another quick 3-and-out and continue to put pressure on this Chargers lead? The Chargers have led this entire football game. Well, I should say once they took the lead, they've been leading it the entire football game. Here we go. All right. Herbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Now Palmer goes in motion to the left. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. And it'll be a gain of 1. Kelly, the ball carrier. Tim, I got that same RFK photo at my parents' house. Nice. The one right behind me. If you can see it. I don't know how you can see it sometimes. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can see it. There we go. 2nd and 8. Under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Two receivers to each side. Herbert under center. Puts the tight end in motion now. Back to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Herbert has pressure immediately. Going to the right. Has an open receiver, and it'll caught by Keenan Allen for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards or so. It looks like 4. And it will be a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Chargers. For the record, Douglas Purdy wasn't hurt. They put Josh Johnson in so Purdy can rest for Thursday. Gotcha. The NFL is done with Snyder. I agree. Just over 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5. Herbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Picked it up well. Quick throw over to the left side, and he completes it to Keenan Allen. What a pinpoint dot to Keenan Allen. Kohu looked like he was all over it, and it's just a perfect throw, and Keenan Allen makes the grab. Here we go, up to the 25-yard line. Herbert under center. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Quick throw to the left side. And he has Keenan Allen again, who gets shoved out of bounds. No, excuse me. It's Palmer this time. Shoved out of bounds for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Chargers. I feel bad for my dad. He was going up watching Theismann. Now we're confident. Don't feel bad for your dad. He at least saw us good. We're the ones who didn't see jack squat. Or at least I didn't. I don't know how old you are. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Herbert. Under center. Joshua Kelly, the single back. Allen goes in motion from left to right. Takes a snap. Play action. Herbert. Quick throw over the middle and looking for Palmer. And it's incomplete. Palmer wanted a pass interference, didn't get it, and now it'll bring up 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens here. Wow, how in the world he did not get called for holding there, I would never know. He clearly got 2 hands full of jersey. Staley is hot right now on the sideline. Three receivers to the right. And Herbert in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. This is a big down. Will the Dolphins get off the field again? Allen in motion now to the left. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the left. And it's caught by Keenan Allen for the first down. And he'll move the chains and keep the clock rolling here with 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Picture being a Lions fan. Oh, hold it. I'm about 29. Yeah, I'm not about 29. I am 29. And I was born in 93. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Eckler. Eckler stiff arms a man, and he will only get a gain of about 3.5 up to the 40-yard line. That'll bring second down and a long 6 coming up for the Chargers. 77, baby. There you go, Jared. 2009, I think. What? Only good game we had was against the Bears. And D-Hall had 4 of those picks. I remember that. 2nd and 7. Herbert under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Herbert looking, stepping up, pressure coming. He gets rid of it just in time, and he finds his man, Keenan Allen, inside Miami territory, up past the 45, around the 42-ish yard line. And Justin Herbert standing in there, taking hits. What a game by Justin Herbert right now. 38 for 49, 371 yards. Just studly, man. Long story. All right. Justin Herbert in the shotgun. Oh, wait, we're going to shift, and now we got a wildcat formation here. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap, and Eckler's going to keep it, running to the left, and he's got blockers in front. And it looks like a first down. 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Chargers inside field goal range now. Eckler with the direct snap. With a nice 10-yard run, move the chains. Do you think the Giants will cut their punter? I don't know. I don't think so. I just think he had one bad punt. Here we go. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the right side. Eckler will cut it up. And Eckler will get a gain of 2. Clock continues to run here. They're up to the 30-yard line. Under 6 minutes to play. Justin Herbert, most passing yards in the first 3 seasons in NFL history. He passes Andrew Luck with 13,000 yards. All right. There's Dan Marino in the stands. They're just talking about it. He could potentially beat Dan Marino's record in the first 3 seasons with about 10 more touchdowns. Herbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, steps back, now going deep, and he's not on the same page. He actually is just throwing it away, way out of bounds, and it'll be 3rd and 8. I've watched us win 2 Super Bowls. If you were born in 77, you were all 3. But I guess you don't remember the one when you were 4, is what you're saying? "4 minutes to feed the beast. Welcome to me. Alcohol abuse is never funny." Oh, jeez. All right, 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to the left. Dolphins showing pressure. Only rush 4. Step up. Herbert looking to the right. He's going to keep it himself and slides for the first down. This game is all but over right now for the Dolphins. They got to keep them to a field goal here. Justin Herbert sees man-to-man, immediately realizes he could just keep it and run for the first down here. That is high IQ football right there by Justin Herbert. All right. 1st and 10. Two receivers to each side, takes the snap. Handoff here. And Eckler slipping tackles up to the 8-yard line. 4:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Wow. Tim, you should replace Joe Buck for Monday Night Football. Maybe one day, Jordan. Maybe one day. But I appreciate the kind words. Too legit to quit game. Dolphins defense trying their hardest to lose this game, right? Austin Eckler, who's having a rough night, honestly. 14 carries, 43 yards, barely 3 yards a carry. But he just showed up big for his team right there. But he also has had a ton of catches, though. 7 catches, 63 yards. So he's had over 100 yards on the day. But in the running game specifically, it's been a struggle. Wow, they're on a 7-minute drive right now for the Chargers. Killer here in the fourth quarter. Joe Beck is Troy's lapdog, yeah. Dolphins playing straight man with 2 safeties up top, and every defender turns his back. Yep. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle here, and Eckler will get a gain of 2. Clock continues to run, and Miami will use their final timeout here with 4:12 to go in the fourth quarter. With 2 more runs and a field goal, the Chargers can get it down to under 3 minutes and make it a 2-score game. Theoretically, that could be enough. Very TH4-like, yeah. Won't he take over for Joe Buck? I hope so. That'd be fun one day. All right, 2nd and goal. I believe they're going to run the ball again here. That would be the smart move. Let's see what they got. Takes the snap. Oh, fumbles the football! Oh my gosh, they fumbled the snap! Oh, the Chargers maintain possession here. Oh my goodness gracious. They fumble the snap, and Justin Herbert does get it back. You can clearly see a recovered fumble. Wow, that was almost a tragedy. Tragedy nearly. All right, now 3rd and goal. 3.5 to go. Herbert takes a snap. Blitz coming. Setting up the tight running back screen here. He catches it, stays in bounds, but he will lose yards. Ooh, they did take a hit on the ground there, but no late hit. So they will bring it under 3 minutes and settle for a field goal here. And this is actually, in my opinion, a little bit more ideal than just scoring a touchdown and not killing the time, in my opinion. Because a 2-score game's a 2-score game. It doesn't really matter, right? But now they leave as little time as possible here from the left hash. Dicker the kicker. From 28 yards out. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chargers go up 23-14. And let's see what happens here. Do the Dolphins have a comeback in them? Man, this drive is like the Commanders are playing, right? Hopefully we see the same thing a week from right this minute. Right? People still mad about the tie? Yeah. We're complaining about it today, and we went to number 6. Yep. Wow, Justin Herbert didn't score the touchdown in the red zone. Shocking. True. Wait, what? Explain that again. How is a 9-point lead better than a 13 or 14-point lead? Because they killed an extra 40 seconds of game clock of not scoring the touchdown right then and there, right? And I think that 40 seconds will be huge considering they have no timeouts, and it could theoretically be slow and methodical here, or get a couple of tackles inbounds, and it really hurts the amount of time they have. Instead of having, 3.5 minutes, they only have 2:40. And it's either way, it's a 2-point game, but now they have way less time. That's how I feel about it. And that's what I was saying my opinion was. I thought they should run the football and kill as much clock as possible. Tim, are you calling the Thursday night game? Yes. And I'll be calling the game tomorrow. Should have beaten the Titans, Vikings, and Giants. Yep. That's how much better he is than Heineke? What? Oh, I swear people said Herbert scores every time he touches the ball within this fan base. That's how much better he is than Heineke. Has a better career record than Herbert, yeah. I'm most certainly not mad about what's going on with the team. I'm just ho-hum, neutral. Whatever happens, happens, yeah. I'm not ho-hum neutral by any means. I'm excited. I'm happy to be in the playoffs. But I'm happy to be along for the ride because I thought at 1-4 the season was over. So just not impressed at all by this team. I was saying the whole time, I was like, but nobody saw that 4-game win streak. Maybe we can go on another one. I did say that, but I just hated where we were as a team. The O-line was injured as crap. Yeah, I didn't like it. Tim, if we don't make the playoffs, Commanders, who do we draft or trade? I would like to go the best left tackle available personally. And but I think we're gonna make the playoffs. So I would love to trade. No, if somebody wants to trade back, like if we don't have the left tackle we need there, we trade back, add some capital, and maybe draft a corner or linebacker or something like that late in the first. I think that'd be cool too. All right, there's the kick, and it will be a touchback. So the Dolphins will have 2 minutes and 40 seconds, currently down by 9, with 2:40 to go. I don't think Wentz suits up again this season, barring injury. Yeah, I don't even know if he would suit up then, right? Maybe he will. Actually, he would. He totally would. Corner or tackle, yeah. Corner is definitely a solid second choice, but I want O-line so bad. Here we go. Puts a man in motion, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Tua steps up, has a pocket, going deep. And he overthrows Tyreek Hill, who is limping here. Not sure where the flag is. On the cornerback in the pocket. Illegal contact defense. All right, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. It's illegal contact on Davis. Yep, definitely got to hold a fistful of jersey on Tyreek Hill. Absolutely. Not a good throw at all by Tua. Not looking in the same direction. Tyreek Hill wanted the ball over his right shoulder. He threw it way to the left. He's lucky that's not intercepted. 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2:34. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Gesicki in motion. Takes the snap. Tua looking, scanning the field, throwing it over the middle. Has his man. And I believe it's Waddle. No, it's Mostert, who catches the angle route over the middle of the field. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 or so. 2:19, 2:17, 2:16, 2:15. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. Tua looking, throwing it over the middle. It'll be caught by 11 for Cedric Wilson Jr. to the 44, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here with 2 minutes to go in the game. Chargers have a 9-point lead. Here we go. The highest players paid on the field is the quarterback, then the left tackle. Yep. Blindside movie. Exactly. Our drafts should go 1st round corner or O-line. Yep. 2nd round corner or O-line. Yep. 3rd round linebacker. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Hill can't run. The Dolphins are done. Yeah, he's definitely banged up right now. His left ankle is not doing great. And that clearly is hurting their offense. Clearly. Got to shore up those pieces. I agree, bro. I would even like a guard in the 3rd round if we don't go linebacker, honestly. I would even like another guard. Like, a couple of offensive linemen to me will not be a bad thing. Or maybe a center that's played both. Or honestly, I would never draft a guard. Let me say that, okay? I would never draft a guy who's played guard in college. I would always draft a left tackle from another team, basically. Or a right tackle if they have a left-handed quarterback. But I would always draft the best tackle on a college football team. And those are the best guys, in my opinion. And you could slip them inside and go from there. Commanders only have 1 first-round pick. Yes. Hill can't run. The Dolphins are done. True. I know it's luxury to some degree, but we got to do something at the tight end spot. It's turning into a liability. They can't block, don't contribute in the passing game. Yeah, the blocking is a problem with Logan Thomas specifically, but even Cole Turner's not great at it. John Bates is meh in the receiving game, so yeah, it's hard to... That's why I didn't like the John Bates pick. That's why I didn't like the Cole Turner pick, right? I didn't like either one of those picks. You can go back and check me. Like, I did not like either one. I wasn't impressed with either one in college level. I didn't like that they weren't dual threats. I didn't like it. So that's not who I wanted, but it is what it is. We have them now. Teams have 3... 2023 and 2024. Texans have 3, yeah. Yeah, Texans have a lot of picks, and they're going to need them. What round were they? How high was the talent? Bates was a 4th rounder, and Cole Turner was a 5th rounder. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back, Tua looking, throwing it over the middle. It'll be caught for a first down for Jalen Waddle up to the 45-yard line of the Chargers. Got to hurry up to the line. 51-49, minute and 48, and counting. They get to the line quickly. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap. Tua looking, scanning, stepping up, avoiding the rush, and he does somehow not get sacked. Now he's going to throw it underneath, and it'll be caught by Sherfield. It'll be gain about 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3, counting, and right now it's at a minute and 30. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle, and it's batted down by number 49. I don't know how they did not throw it to the outside there. They were playing way far off, and they could have gotten the ball with a catch and out of bounds. That was a horrible decision by Tua Tagovailoa. Why in the world did he not go to the left? I don't know who was over there, but whoever it was left wide open. That could have got it easily 5 to 7 yards and out of bounds. 1st and 20 here. Three receivers to the left, and they're again playing way far off on the left side. Just go with the quick out. Takes the snap. How are you going deep right now down the right sideline and it's incomplete? How in the world are you not throwing this quick out? They're giving it to you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. 4th and 2. This all comes down to this one for the Dolphins. They're going to settle for the field goal here. 55 yards, Jason Sanders. From the right hash. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. The left side. And it's 59 yards, was good. And it is... No, sorry, it was 55 yards. It was a good... It would have been good from 59. All right. Do they have an onside kick in them? Here we go. Middle linebacker in the first round. I'll break all my plates if we do that. Depends on the middle linebacker, but I would love a middle linebacker here. Have a true quarterback of the defense? That would be massive for me. Not that it's the highest on my priority list, but I would not be mad if we did that. But it's got to be a true middle linebacker that can come in like a Roquan Smith type guy, right? Or like a guy that could just be in the middle of the defense and be your quarterback, if you will. All right, a minute and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They got to get the onside kick. First round middle linebacker, I'd be mad. I wouldn't. I like middle linebackers. All right, let's see what's going on here for Sanders. Looks like he's going to kick it to his right for the onside kick. All right, there's the kick, and it will be recovered. No, it won't! Oh, my God, the ball's out! But I think the Dart Chargers just dove on it at the end there. Wow, Joshua Palmer fumbled it. Who's got it? Chargers have it. The Chargers have the football. There is Neiman. He gets it, and the Chargers win this game. And they were trying to ruin it at the end, didn't he? Jeez. Woof. The offensive line is offensive, yeah. I would love, obviously, I said tackle's my number one, but if we went middle linebacker that's a true quarterback of the defense, I wouldn't be mad. I really wouldn't. Because that's what our defense is missing the most. A true quarterback that can call the plays. There's Neiman who jumps on it. Looks like a clear recovery to me upon replay. And there's the kneel down by Herbert. Need one more kneel down, and this game is over. Chargers 23, Dolphins 17. We have Herbert 39 for 51, 367 yards and a touchdown. He was sacked 4 times. Tua, a day to forget. 10 for 28, 145 yards and a touchdown. Mostert, 11 carries, 37 yards, is the leading ball carrier. And Eckler, 15 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. Leading receivers, you have Tyreek Hill, 4 catches, 81 yards and a touchdown. He also had a second touchdown on a fumble recovery. And then Mike Williams, 6 catches, 116 yards and a touchdown. But honorable mention, Keenan Allen, 12 catches, 92 yards as well. He had a big day. Leading tacklers, you have Jerome Baker for the Dolphins, who had 11, and Kenneth Murray Jr., who had 7. Dicker went 3 for 3 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Jason Sanders, 1 for 1 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. We had 4 J.K. Scott punts and 7 Morstead punts. Looking at the team stats here, we had 24 first downs for the Chargers, 14 for the Dolphins. Dolphins were 3 for 11 on third down. The Chargers were 9 for 18, also 1 for 2 on fourth. Penalties, you had 6 penalties for each team, 50 yards against for the Dolphins and 40 for the Chargers. But the Chargers dominate the time of possession here. 39-38 and then 20-22. Dominating that time of possession. All right. Well, we are gonna call it a night here. What up, Big Simp? Thanks for everybody that joined the channel today and joined the stream. We had a bunch of new subscribers today. We got over 4,200, which was awesome. You guys are really fun, man. I love the chat. You guys make me laugh a lot, and we have a good time hanging out. And it seems like we have some new guys in the chat. Maybe we'll see you guys more often, like Eddie or Tyler. Who else was some kind of newer names that I'm not super familiar with? Jordan, Tom Sawyer, maybe. You know, thanks for you guys coming and hanging out with us. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the content, and hopefully you guys will become a part of the community. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord and come talk some football with us. Last but not least, there are ways to donate to the channel in the links below, and you could join the channel with the first link. You can join with membership, 99 cents a month. You can get some emojis that you can use on the channel and just help support me as this channel grows. I appreciate all of you being here. As usual, it was a lot of fun. And we're going to get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. For who's the game tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, we have the Patriots and Cardinals. And kind of an ugly matchup there. But that is the game we'll have, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And until next time, salute!